Long ago. Come on. In a castle of kingdom called Davin. Why are you reading this out, sir? Oh, Alexander. You're still sitting here, you flopping fop.
Alexander, here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
Hmm? I suppose I am.
You've not
Son,
been thinking
it's
about
been
anything
months.
else.
You've got to pull yourself together. After all, you only met her that once.
I know.
And only
Have you
said one
discovered
sentence
anything
to her.
about the land of the Green Isles?
No.
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like
Well,
she's just vanished.
Except
I
Chris
wish I
Bedolfo.
could help.
I
Please
didn't go
try to
speak to
think
him.
about something else, dear.
I'll try, Mother.
But no one wants to speak to Cedric the Owl. My God, I just realized, how is that shirt that Valenice was wearing? Oh, thank you, Didi. Hydration. It's just that it kind of seemed tucked into her skirt at the back, which was weird. Cosima! And also, tell me about the function of this mirror, because sometimes it's a two-way communication, and so, like, you can't just ask it to show you shit. You have to wait for it to do stuff. Come to me, Alexander. I want you, Alexander. I want you. Come listen to the love theme.
Alexander,
Alexander.
I feel so alone. I don't know what to do.
She's insane as well.
Alexander, I wish you were here.
I wish you were here.
Cosima!
Cosima,
Wait!
Cosima,
Mother!
Cosima.
Mother, come quick!
In the mirror? Sorry, I'm preempting them.
Alexander, what on earth?
You're
You're
as
white
white
as
as
a
a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cosima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Yes! And it showed me how to find her.
How?
How?
The stars!
How?
I saw the stars outside her window.
You
I
weren't
can
looking at the
navigate by
stars. You were looking at her. you
Alexander,
ding dong.
if you really,
Really
go,
go. That's my
It'll be all
favorite
right,
line
Mother.
for some reason.
I promise.
But Alexander, if you really go. He got mirror to home. His only neighbor's got hybrid mirror coax, yeah. And I don't know how Alexander's using the stars to navigate during the day. He may be smart enough to be looking around to work out her location. I doubt it. It's not like the framing of it is pulling your eye towards her, not towards the stars. And even so, her and her tower take up so much of that space. And also, her bedroom isn't in a tower. So I don't know why she keeps being depicted in a tower. Unless the room that she's in near the end isn't her actual bedroom, and that she's got a tower room that she just wasn't in for some reason. Because she's definitely on, like, the second floor in, it's kind of like how a stalker can find your location by a picture of the skyline you post to social media. Yeah. Like, what are you looking for, Alexander? There's no stars out right now. The insignia appears to be a lion attacking a gigantic D. He feels a strange sensation pulling him forward toward her in his pants. Yes, we all know about his strange pulling sensations. And then you get some goosh on that magic smap, and it convinces the entire island. I mean, yeah, he is looking for land, but land ho! But at the same time, like, you know, like, they're trying to go towards somewhere. Unless, like, you know, they did a
Land ho!
land ho!
Land ho! Land ho!
I don't know. They did something. Hours pass. I could have sworn that at some point that these were voiced, but maybe that's the Windows enhanced version. I'm not sure what version this is gonna play. We'll find out when we see portraits. Considering that he didn't say long ago, maybe it's just the original, not the enhanced for Windows. For Windows? As the ship nears the shore, day turns to night and the sea turns violent. It chose violence. We didn't pay it well enough. And I love that, like, you know, like, Alexander's still like, yeah, no, I'm still gonna go ahead. You guys get in the boat. I'm just gonna drown with the boat. And there is definitely no lifeboat there. Also, the lifeboat probably would have been pulled towards the rocks at that point as well. So really it's just the narrator who's going to be pulling this out of his ass saying, yeah, they made it. Least dramatic shipwreck ever, yeah. Burn, burn. Ba-da-da. Burn, burn, burn. William D. Skirvin. And Jane Jensen. And, well, of course, Roberta Williams. Chris Bray, man, this was a great... This and Laura Burr. Mwah, mwah. I mean, as of course, Dagger of Emerald. Although, what's it called? Colonel's Bequest slaps. I would love to hear that played on actual instruments. The Laura Burr. Well, actually, both of them. Random in the nail. Okay, here we go.
Alexander awakens to find himself on an unfamiliar beach. For a moment, he is too dazed to remember how he got here.
And then he does remember.
Then he does remember. The
Hello?
shipwreck, the sea. Just as he had seen his men safely into the lifeboats, a gigantic wave picked him up and tossed him
You're
overboard
right. They
into
probably
the
wouldn't have been
churning
wrecked
sea.
if it was the whole crew.
That was the last he'd seen of his crew. Debris from the shipwreck is scattered along the shore, but of the lifeboats and his men, there is thankfully no trace.
Where are all the people coming
He
to
can only
scavenge the
hope
boat?
and pray that the lifeboats survived the currents, and that his men made their way safely back to Daventry.
Yes. Okay, so let's just see if I can get both. No, it's either text or speech. Yeah. See, I like to have both, so I'm afraid we're only going to get one or. So we're going to get the coin.
There's nothing of interest in...
Pick up.
Alexander takes the coin and leaves the ruined box where it is.
Yes. Nobody cares about a box. And then I need the insignia ring, which is over here. Oh my god, we need to turn that speed up!
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach.
I can only pray my men made it back across the ocean in a lifeboat with no tools to guide them. Yeah, I mean, I suppose they would know the stars to guide them back to Daventry, at least. Alright, let's do the important thing. Get all the...
Perhaps Alexander should learn...
You're right, I should talk to them first.
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping
Hi.
to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you
It's going to be a
guys.
sad run because
I
we're
was cast upon
we're
this
gonna
island
do the
in a
worst
storm,
ending.
and I'm a little
mean,
confused
it's
about
still-
my location. Could you
Alexander's
tell
still
me
going to
what
get the
place
girl,
this is
but
and who lives in this castle?
Joel is not going to be happy.
Hey, what is that you say? A
We love
castaway? A likely story. We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived.
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's
Wow.
not asking for any secrets.
You're right, Dee Dee. Those men
You're
are definitely
standing on
damned.
the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the castle of the crown. The royal family resides here. Rather, what's left of the royal family.
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green
Oh,
Isles?
foolish boy.
This is the land of the Green Isles. The Isle of the Crown is the main island, foolish boy.
Yep.
Then Princess Cassima must live in this very castle.
Yeah, she's engaged.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasure jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Rough. Okay, cool. Now let's show off our ring and be like, hey.
Alexander decides to show his royal insignia ring to the Castle of the Crown
Girl.
Guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only possible calling card he can think of.
Good day. I'm Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm an acquaintance of Princess Cassima. If you could just inform her that I'm here, please.
Hey,
So
well,
everyone says.
Like,
Let me just
everyone
look
says
at
that
that ring.
they're a shipwrecked prince.
What does it
You know,
say,
everyone.
Gruff?
Kingdom of Daventry, Prince Alexander.
Yeah, we're going to try and play the entire shorter version.
Captain
I
Saladin
think we
thinks
can make it through. Because really, it's just me just being like, don't do that, because that's going to lead you to the best ending. Don't do that. Well, if I can't do that, then I have to do this workaround, that sort of thing.
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature.
Hi.
Captain Saladin speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
Tony J, come to me.
Prince Alexander of
You are the
Daventry, I
real
presume.
king in this world.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Vizier Alhazred will want to meet
Vizier.
you, if indeed you are a friend of the princess. Please follow me.
Now, that's all right, Lucy. It's all understandable.
Lord Alhazred, a visitor to see
I met
you.
your princess, yeah,
Prince
for like 3 minutes,
Alexander
and I'm here to
of
marry
Daventry.
her. Out of my way.
What is it that you
Fools.
seek, Prince Alexander?
Alexander.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord, but I came to see Princess Cassima. Some months ago, my
Now,
father,
since we're not going to be
King
seeing
Graham, saved my family and I from
beautiful
imprisonment
Jolo, or
under
rather
an
we're going to
evil
be
wizard
ignoring
named
him,
Mordak.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
the very same.
Exactly.
Uh,
When my father
but
rescued
yeah,
us,
since we're not going to be
he also
seeing,
liberated
well, we're not going to be
Cassima
talking to
and
Jolo
sent
in
her
this.
home.
Have I
Then
ever
your father
told
has my gratitude,
everyone about
and that of the entire kingdom.
believe
But I'm
that
afraid I
Shamir
still fail to
Shamuzzle
see the
and
purpose of
Jolo
your
the
visit.
Clown are a couple?
Well,
Because,
I
like,
came to make sure that
okay,
Cassima
so-
arrived safely and to pay my respects.
when you offer your
Before
ring
we
to
parted,
Jolo, he says,
gave me an
I'm sorry,
invitation to
I'm
visit."
taken. He
I
also
have no
knows
doubt
what
she did
Shamir
exactly that at
Shamuzzle's
the time,
lamp
Prince
looks like.
Alexander.
He can get
However,
access
things
to
have
it
greatly
where
changed
no one
for
else knows
Cassima
where it
since
is.
her ordeal in Mordak's castle.
Why? Why would he know all
Cassima's
this?
parents both became ill and died while she was gone.
I
Cassima
think
is
they're a couple.
sequestered in mourning for them as befits
Tell me
a
I'm wrong.
princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind.
Any kind.
Even if she were,
Sorry, Abdul, I'm
I do not
talking
think
over you.
your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Cassima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden.
Bullshit. I mean,
As was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure
not
you,
saving them.
our marriage is all Cassima wants now. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
I see. I suppose that I was mistaken.
Yeah, you are a fool.
I thought
so it's all good.
for certain that Cassima... Well, I apologize.
A young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles.
I'm not even
May your
going to think
journey
about the
home
fact that
be
you can't get back.
swift.
Perhaps I
Conga
will
line
take
monkey.
the opportunity to look around your fair
Yeah,
land
I
while
would
I'm
agree. Yeah,
here.
there are other ways
I
he
would
could have
advise
worded,
against
worded
that.
this.
The kingdom
But this,
is
because the way this is
rather,
worded is
shall we
very
say,
sketch.
inhospitable these days. But it is
Yeah,
your
it's like-
neck. You may risk
We
it
told
if
you we were
please.
shipwrecked. How do you think we're
Captain
getting home?
Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
Oh, I love this next line that's coming up. Captain Saladin literally says... That's alright, Sam. We've just basically started.
You have had your hearing with Wizir Al-Hazred. I trust you'll respect his wishes and not return.
I've been informed not to let you back in.
I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again.
He closes the door.
Good day, my lord.
Alexander gets the feeling they won't be letting him back in again.
Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate, and they nod with understanding.
Ooh, and you know what I've also just realized as well?
Alexander has a feeling they won't be
We're
letting
going to be
him into
very
the castle
sketch to Cassima, because I'm still going to go ahead with the flirting method. But because we won't have the ring to give her, she'll have no idea who's sending her these notes. And she'll just be like, Oh my god, this is going to be great. Okay, so, Mr. Lampseller, we never need to talk to you in this version. Good day.
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
Oh.
I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
Cool. Anything else you want to say?
How bide you, good merchant?
Quite well, though a purchase would not hurt me any.
Yeah, no. I'm a shopkeeper. Alright. So. Just trying to think if there's anything I want straight away. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Nightingale.
If Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions for an item in the pawn shop, he'll have to arrange it with the pawn shop owner.
Alright. Good lord.
How bide you, good merchant?
Quite well, though a purchase would not hurt me any.
Alright.
The dusty shop.
I don't want to talk to the dusty shop.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
That Nightingale.
I see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale.
It's
she
gonna
is
sound like
made
crap.
of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine. Barely distinguishable from the real thing.
We're gonna hear this in action. We know it's gonna be distinguishable.
I'm interested in that mechanical nightingale
What do you
on
want
the
for
counter.
it?
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value.
How do you make
Worth
money?
only a copper or two. They are handy items nonetheless.
Okay, well, I have... you did say a copper.
Alexander is
I'm just trying to
carrying
work
a
out.
copper coin of Daventry.
Literally 1 copper, okay.
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is
It has a
interested
D
in
on it.
foreign
It doesn't say
currency.
Daventry on it, surely.
The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the
You
price
mean I
of 1
can't buy
copper.
the bear?
You may make your choice from there.
Alexander
I
looks
wanna
at the
buy the
items on
bear.
the counter to make his selection.
Alright, Nightingale, you're coming
That
with me.
mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll
Got
remember.
anything behind the
Thank
counter?
you.
If you know what I mean.
Alexander takes a
You
mint.
drop the princess, put a ring on that bear. Definitely. Taking a mint. Let's see. Ali!
Hello. I will be right up.
Oh yes, let's be reading the book of poetry.
Now, what can I do for you?
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through? By my
Thinking
hearts.
of Cassima,
Yes,
Alexander
okay,
decides
that's
to
the third
leaf
poem,
through
sorry.
one of the volumes of love poetry.
Upon the shore
He
where
reads,
lilies bend.
Thy hair,
Oh, no, it's
thy
this one.
lips, thy
Thy
beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast.
Why is the breast broken?
Not bad.
No,
And
it's
another.
terrible.
Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed. Oh, that she were not there.
Which again sounds like he
Yikes.
wants to be in the
And
bed,
another.
not with her.
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight, I cannot live without the sight of you.
What nameless thing has
What
captured me?
nameless thing has
Oh, you
captured
had it on the
me
head.
and made me
Make
powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee?
The name of
The
love
name
cannot
of
apply.
love cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry the haunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you.
A little close to home, that one.
Alexander returns the love poem book to the shelf.
Burp, burp. Now, did the page fell out? Yeah.
Alexander picks up the fallen page.
Now,
It's the love poem he particularly liked.
I
It must have fallen out of the
believe-
poetry book.
is this? No,
I
that's
see that
awful.
old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir.
I need to
I have
find what I
glued
did.
the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant.
Now, I'm just going to check because I think technically, if we look at this,
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the bookshop.
it technically has a second.
Alexander reads
Second
the
side.
love poem. What was it?
No,
when I
no,
looked
no,
at
no,
you?
no.
What
There-
name
there's
the
another
name-
side.
The poem's written words speak plainly enough.
Okay, it's not in this version, but technically there's a second poem on the other page. And there's a, what's it called? I don't know where it is at the moment, actually. I've got the King's Quest Companion.
Good day,
Ooh,
sir.
pardon me.
I'm a stranger in this land.
The King's
What
Quest
can you tell me
Companion.
about the land
It
of
has
the
the other
Green
poem in it.
Isles?
That is quite a question, young man. Who are you?
Who
And
are
what
you?
would you have me tell you?
Tell
My
me
name is
everything.
Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know
Thank
whatever you can
heavens.
tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
You are indeed a stranger.
Weirdo.
Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
At least 3? Does no one know for certain?
No.
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than
Yes.
anywhere else in the world.
Oh, bye, tortoise.
That's quite a
Oh,
claim.
I found the other poem. Perfect.
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition.
Yes.
We who live here on the Isle of the Crown at
Are
least
boring.
sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand.
Yes.
Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful,
But
naturally.
impossible now.
Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years.
Yes.
Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more.
Yeah, so we can
He
go
has
speak to
little enough to do these days.
except talk to us.
And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Been there.
Thank
done
you
that.
kindly, merchant, for all your good advice.
Ah, but
But
advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
Alright, so, the alternate poem is, I cry out, and I cannot find you. I reach out and you're not there. If I cannot have you with me, there is no peace for me anywhere. If this is love, then love has killed me. For without love, my heart is slain.
Picks up the
Through
book
all
from
the
a
world
small
I
table.
search for you to make me whole
Oh,
again.
yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so,
Take
good
it.
sir.
Really? Thanks.
Sweet. Okay, so that's all we need from him right now. Oh, you did? Yeah. No, they're not all horrible. I actually quite like the main one. You gads. But the like, what's it called? Upon the shore where lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, by where shadow they her earthly bed. Oh, if she were not there, it's shocking. And of course, thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous grace, and all thy studied female grace.
Good day.
Have
I'm
won
Alexander.
from thee anon a
What are
place
you doing in the
within
sea?
this broken breast.
What does it
Yikes.
look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island.
Yeah, we're doing the
Come on, jump in.
Nah,
A little water
we're
won't
not
hurt
falling
you.
for it, mate. Let's keep talking to you though.
Come join me if you're brave enough.
Nah. Look at me. I'm wearing silk, sir.
What are you waiting for? I said I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
I'm wearing silk. We're just gonna save just because, you know, reasons.
What would Alexander do with that huge sheet of canvas?
No, I clicked on the door. Bye.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared.
Poof.
Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
And never came up again.
Yeah, what do you
You
want?
Alexander promises.
No,
Excuse me. My name is Alexander.
the hitbox in that
The owner
area
of the
is
bookshop
really
in the
small.
village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you
You
used
say
to
old
run
Ali
this ferry
sent you?
to the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
Wow.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
No.
I understand. I'd just
You
like
sure
to
about
talk
that?
to you about the islands if you don't mind.
I thought this was ready to
Well,
go.
I guess it'd
with
be
its
all right
hole and
if
being
Ali
up on the
sent you.
ground.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
Bum, bum.
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
Yeah.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside.
Oh,
What is
you
it you want to
said.
know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
You got me.
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I
It
don't
seemed
think
very
she'll
dodgy
ever
when he
see
did that.
water again.
Very dodgy.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me.
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things
Tis a
used to be
real
so
shame.
friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the
A
ferry
few
were
years?
repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy.
You'll
The
have to
boards
buy a
have
new
dry
boat.
rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
Eh.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of.
Magic
A
snap.
magic map. The owner
Like,
of the
seriously.
pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
Like, seriously, this is his solution.
Tell me more about the ferry.
Tell me more.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cassima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy
Music?
and to keep
Music?
up the friendly
Why are you getting
relations
louder?
between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset.
I wanted to marry her.
But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the queen. But the queen had no answer.
I don't know.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job.
I do nothing.
The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Nope.
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
So if things, go
Tell me more about Princess Cassima.
Go good, you'll have to make a brand new boat.
Such a beautiful child.
I loved her.
And so pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen. They served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. They are sorely missed.
And now I'm sore.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
Oh, I would love to hear him do
What else can you tell me
what's
about
it called?
the land?
Touring.
The Isle of the Beast is pretty,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, you can't get very
One ship
far
seems
onto
really
the island.
badly planned.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. If you ever get to see them, that is.
I saw him once. One showed me her boobs.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built, I'll warrant.
Okay, anything else?
What else can you tell me about the land?
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world.
Nope.
And that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism that sucks life from this world to the next.
Daventry
Of course,
is not a
that's
flat
just
Earth.
silly talk.
I will not hear this.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot.
Alright.
A bit crazy, mind you.
Yeah. We're gonna take your lucky
I
foot.
see you have a rabbit's foot.
I want it.
Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps it will at that.
Perhaps it
Thank
will. Cool, thanks. Nice
Well,
to meet you.
I think I'll be going now.
I remember
Thanks
the
for
first time
allowing
I
me into
played
your
this, I
home.
used to keep coming back to him, hoping he'd say
Not
different
at
things.
all. It breaks the boredom, if
And
you
we
know
would just
what I
stare at
mean.
each other sometimes. When I was stuck, I'd just come here and be like, "So hi, how you doing? You're stuck in life, so am I. What can you tell me?" I would have loved if he could have told me more. Alright. We are never going to talk to you, sir. There is no point.
Good day.
Good day. I need to hear about your magic smap.
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Oh, wow, yes. I
Why,
do.
as a matter of fact, I
I
do.
do.
I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly.
You know what? I would
which
love to see a
reminds me,
prequel story
Still got some things
where
of his in the
about
back that
the
I need
wizard
to
that
dump
lived
out.
here.
Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island
You must
depicted
be
on the
looking
map
at the ocean
to
now.
find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far
Bullshit.
too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
Yeah, that's the
What would
reason
you
why you
take
haven't
for the
sold
map?
it.
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
Okay, cool. Well, how about my ring?
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
And let me tell you my
Daventry,
sob story.
Are you a king then?
No,
I'm a prince.
that's my father, King
I'm
Graham.
a young king.
I'm just Alexander.
Well,
Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
Yes.
The ring does mean a lot to me.
I'm never getting it
I
back.
didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days.
And then I will be Prince
If
of
you
Daventry.
find anything else of great value
That's
in
how
your
it works,
travels,
right?
you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted
Oh my
down
God,
for
I don't know
gold.
why I picked up the boring book.
Ah, and a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea.
See, I would love if
The
this came with like the
limitation has
addendum that
something to do
it
with the
only works for
teleport
people who
spell
have magic in
ingredients.
them.
You might try the beach.
And be like, I don't have any magic
you.
in me.
You are very kind. And I'll remember about the map.
See that you do. I would have loved it if it, like, there actually was a
Suddenly,
problem
the
with
old
using
man in the concealing
Oh, here he
cloak
comes.
sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar.
I'm
The
drunk.
old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles
Let me
unsteadily
go and
out
say
of the
my
pawn
famous
shop.
line. Smap. Smap, smap. Smap it. Smap it to me, baby.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished. From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained.
Oh, he
just
abstained.
reprieved. He just got a magic map.
What?
You fool!
You've
You've been eating those mints again.
again.
I ordered you to stop that.
Yes, master.
Yes, master. Now, what is this about a magic map?
Smap.
With a map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly.
He does indeed have a history of magic maps.
Quickly as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Cool. So, need to walk north. Hey, beauty. Bye, beauty. We're basically gonna ignore most of this. We do need to see her eventually, but we're just gonna
Alexander
like entirely
sorts
just be
through
like,
the odds and ends
"You're a
that
woman.
the pawn
Come
shop
along."
owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb. Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink.
Ink.
It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You
He
never
probably
know
does
when a
take
small
those minutes
bottle
to
will
put up
come
with
in handy.
Alhazard. Cool. Okay, so we are ready to go play. Oh shoot! Hey, baby. I'm just gonna save in case I don't need to do this now, but might as well two birds one stone.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale.
We're just doing
and
this for no
places it on the
reason.
ground.
Technically, we don't need to do this at all, but I kind of like the idea of us just being a skis to Kasima.
The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
Excellent. Okay, my lovely little friend. Here's a poem for you.
Alexander holds out the poem to the nightingale.
For no reason.
To Alexander's surprise, the
Because
nightingale
you're supposed to
swoops
give her
down
the
and
ring
grabs
first
the
so
page
she
from his
knows that
hand.
it's you.
The nightingale flies off towards the castle with the poem. Where might she be taking it?
Who knows? We don't get a cutscene for that because we've had no introduction. But I think if we send a rose later, we will
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay, so we're going to go to the Sucker Mountain.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Ooh. Nope. Okay, we need this.
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
Yeah, like, this is the thing. This game has a lot of different varying
Alexander
paths.
takes the feather.
But I don't know. For some reason, it just appealed to me to make the saddest.
Alexander pulls out
the
his
saddest
magic map.
version. I think technically you don't need the invisible ink to deal with the Isle of Wonder.
Nothing happens.
Wait.
Apparently, the map won't teleport its user anywhere except the other islands.
I clicked on the Isle
it's
of
a good
Wonder.
thing, too. Alexander has had enough of ocean swimming lately.
Okay.
Alexander feels a strange
There we
pulling
go.
sensation.
Whoop. Because, like, I don't know, like, because Agatha did, like, the cut where it just looked like Alexander walked over here and, like, managed to avoid the gnomes entirely. Now, great thing, we are never going to pick up this dangling participle. Since we're never getting the ring back, we are not going to deal with the oyster.
Alexander hears someone coming.
I've discovered
Yeah.
old control. Smell.
Yeah. Let me get you this lovely flower.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Control I am. That's all I'll be.
There's
My nose knows all
smells
on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more.
Yeah.
Listen, hark you, Grovenor. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
More. Let me play you the shitty nightingale.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the
Like,
gnome
you'd be
with
like,
the
did I hear a
monumental
mechanical
ears.
twist of a device?
A nose is not a way to spy.
You know
My
what I would
ears
love? I'd
cannot
love
be
for
told a
someone to
lie.
create
A nightingale is all there be. No man is near.
create
and
the
so
monster that
say
would be
me.
that sounds like a mechanical nightingbird, tastes like mint,
Taste grump,
soft as a rabbit,
No, whether friend or whether foe.
stinks powerfully. Oh gosh, the way that he's got his tongue out.
Alexander holds the mint out for
but
the
also
gnome
is
with the
invisible.
gigantic mouth.
Grumpflump knows
Grump
a tasty
Frump.
treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
You do have the tools to do that, you're right.
Trilly dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
Man! Oh, the gloves are off. Hang on.
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge
Enjoy my
hands.
softness. I touched myself.
you mad? What aileth thee?
Where are his gloves?
A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Alright.
Oh,
Let's do the classical one, but I'm not sure. You might be able to actually just walk behind the rock.
Look you now and end this chatter.
Or I think technically you probably could also use the,
Alexander pours the contents
Imagine
of the
using just the
empty-looking
magic
ink
map
bottle
at this
over
point, because he
himself.
would literally be like, there's nothing here.
By all
Literally
that's
nothing here.
beauteous, fair, and sightly,
For morons do I sleep with nightly.
There's nothing
Thank
there
you
at all, I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
Hello, Kyoto. We're doing this with the least amount of steps that we can do. So we're not getting Alexander's
did it.
magic ring
He's
back.
fooled
So
the guards.
Jolo isn't gonna help us, and Jolie's not going to be happy at the wedding, and we're also not going. We're never going to go. We never need to go to the right screen.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
I don't think I actually need to take this milk, but I'm just going to take it anyway, just because.
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing.
And because
that
we're never going to need the slime, we never to speak to them. We don't need Rotten Tomato, so we can just talk to him and leave him
How
here.
did you manage to fall off the vine, Mr. Tomato?
Fuck you!
What do you think? I'm old. I'm rotten. Yeah. Leave me alone.
If you say so.
After all, you're just gonna let me sit here and rot on this dry ground like everybody else, aren't you?
Why, I don't know.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, we are.
Ah, never mind. Just go away.
Nah. Okay.
Alexander picks a head
No,
of
that was
iceberg
me that said
lettuce.
the F word.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
That's just me doing an impersonation of the Rotten Tomato. And say, fuck y'all. Because we need the red scarf.
Checkmate.
Because we're going to go
chess
through
pieces allowed in chessboard
do we
land.
actually need to go through
That's right.
the sacred
Humans aren't allowed in and
What do I
never
get
will
from
be.
that?
Stay out.
Oh, I need the peppermint leaves. But do I actually need to go through?
I must insist, Your Highness.
I don't think I have to go
shall
through.
send the lump of coal to the Wizard
Oh,
and
no,
the
I need the
princess
knife.
as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully
Rightfully
spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth.
Oh, hi,
virtue.
Grundy. How you
Quiet, Your Highness,
doing?
and let him
I'm
make
trying
up
to
his
work
own
out
mind.
how much does this
I,
actually
for
have to
one,
do
shall
to
be
do
more
the
proper,
saddest
and not
ending.
even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I need the mirror.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both
Where do I get
red
the mirror
and
from?
white,
Off the top of my head.
but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem.
Oh, the mirror's
One
in
of
the
you
maze.
will just have to
No.
be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high
Well,
intelligence.
technically, we've actually gone off. We're already on the sad path because we haven't done
The lump
anything.
of coal goes much better
to,
with my
get the
gown
magic box.
anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
So we're not going to do that, and we're not going to do that.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
What? Game? Okay.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
Yes. Oh, we love ourselves some Grandmother Night. Okay, so
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
it does, and it's a real shame that I'm skipping it, but we're trying to, try and do the sad path. So, I've done that, and I've done... Let's go straight to the Isle of the
Alexander
Beast.
feels a strange pulling
We are
sensation.
entirely ignoring the dangling participle. He gets to stay where he is. Actually, he's not even here because we don't have the sentence. He only shows up if you've got the sentence. I'm going to use this to go
Hoping
across.
to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
Cool. All right.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow!
Yeah, the dangling participle's having fun somewhere. We don't know where he is.
The pond is no longer boiling,
He might
but
still
it's
be on the Isle
hardly
of Wonder.
bathwater. Alexander takes the old
Do we get
hunter's
the mirror
lamp from the tree.
We must get the mirror from the oracle, so we still need to go through the maze.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Yeah, we definitely have to do that because we need to
Come
get the
on
shield
over
and the
here
shields
and
in
see
the
what I'm doing with
maze.
these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Sure. Ooh, why did the music sound so weird at doing that? Okay.
You aren't gonna listen to me,
No.
are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
Sorry, I have just flipped the birds.
That's odd.
He's
the
such a
gardener
bad
just
liar.
disappeared.
And the narrator is so naive as well, because he's like, that's so odd. Like, he couldn't be like, I think that guy had nefarious purposes for you. He's just like, meh.
Alexander
we're gonna go
pulls
back
out his magic map.
to the main aisle, and we are gonna get the... We need the tinderbox.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
When do we need the flute? I'm just like... Because this is the thing, because if I was trying to do the entire game, I'd be like, yes, this is my main path. But now that I'm trying to, like, just do, like, the absolute minor... Oh, I don't have a rose for you yet. I've given Sing Sing the poem, so we're just creeping on Cassima. She's just like, Sing Sing has brought me a poem. Oh, look, this is already here.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look.
Like, that is pretty
it's a
quick.
proclamation. It reads,
Usually that doesn't show up
Citizens
for ages.
rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Cassima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles. Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Cassima will be another man's wife.
Yeah, she thinks it's Al-Hazard. Although we didn't get the scene with her, but I think that's because we haven't... Oh, look, he's gone as well. So I think the game already knows that we're not going down the good path. I think technically if we go in here, Jolo is here.
Hello. I will be right up.
And you know what? We're going to talk to him, but we're not going to... He's not going to listen to us.
What can I do for you?
Hi.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you...
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Oh, I love it, Grundy. Imagine if, that she was just like, look, he gave me a poem and a rose.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
Oh, go away.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Piss off. Well, you're not going to talk to me because I don't have my ring anymore. I'm never going to have my ring. So we need to swap. I'm just trying to think if it would be better to go for the
dish is empty.
Flute
I am sorry,
first.
sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Yes, we're going to go for the flute first.
Well, get some
Somewhere out of the
more
candy
then.
dish.
I fear that is impossible. Without the fairy, I can no longer get imports from the other island.
And I also
we do
haven't
not grow mint
watched
extract
Beauty
on the
at all.
Isle of the Crown.
So when it comes to selling her into slavitude, it will be literally that you're a woman. Do you want to go? Cool. Mate, can I exchange this? I don't need it anymore.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the
Where is
counter.
the mint factory? You're right.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'll take the
We're gonna
flute.
get the hole in the wall.
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex.
'Cause I think
May
we
its
still-
music
yeah, 'cause-
always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any
I'm
time.
pretty sure we get the mirror from
Thank you.
the Oracle. So we need to get the hole in the wall so we can survive the maze. Sing Sing, we'll come back to you when we've got some, we'll get a rose, honey.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
I mean, at least we get to hear my absolute favorite track from this entire game. Why not give Sing Sing some nudes? Oh, yeah. Let's get some, let's get some paper and a pencil and yes, yeah,
Those snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, so. I'm not even going to talk actually, I should probably...
Alexander
try and
decides
get
to
the hole
pick
in
up
the
the
wall.
hole in the wall.
I haven't even
a
looked at
hole in
it.
the wall could be a very useful thing.
Oh, God, the things the hole in the wall will have seen. I'm just saying.
Alexander startled the poor thing. It's run off to hide behind the wallflowers.
Cool. Let's play my favorite music track of the entire game.
May I have this dance?
I know it's simple, but I love it.
Oh, my!
Oop, I messed it up just by scrolling up.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers
I
and
also love the fact
snapdragons
that he
continue
says,
to
like, you know,
dance, caught up in the
the
music
whole
and oblivious
point
to
of him,
everything around them.
Being on a play is because Valenice taught him, but it's like, you've been
While
together
the
for less than 6
wallflowers
months.
dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Cool. Hey, hope you enjoyed being there, everybody. Rotten Tomato. Don't need to deal with any of these douchefaces now. Okay, so we're going back, and we're
Alexander
gonna get
pulls
the
out his magic map.
tinderbox. It is
Alexander
a nice
feels a
tune, yeah.
strange pulling sensation.
I'm just saying, Chris Brayman does some really nice work. No, wrong. Sorry, that'd be my bad.
Alexander
This is where we're going to end up
pulls
in the
out
end.
his magic map.
Okay, so... I love
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
We'll be back with you. We shall ascend to such great heights. That's one of the later puzzles. So. Hey, Sing Sing! How you doing, kid? Good day, Prince Alexander. I am a shopkeeper.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Okay, tinderbox.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
It depends on,
Thank you.
How the universe works. I mean, apparently, like, the scribe, the Daventry scribe found a computer in a dude's place and started sending emails to Jane Jensen and Roberta Williams. Your lips were on that, no refunds. 100%. How does that man make money? Actually, while I am thinking of it, I'm just going to pop in Discord real quick. Grundy, my dear, you're probably working, but if you want to join me on The Voice, the TV show, no, If you want to join me on voice chat, you are quite welcome to. Okay, let's get
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, I didn't actually screen share after all that. Oh no, I am screen sharing. It's all good. Oh, I put it away. What? Okay. Things got a bit hypercolor.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
You're still in bed. Well, if you get up and I'm still
Alexander
streaming,
feels a
you're
strange
quite welcome
pulling
to join
sensation.
us. Well, you know, join me, because you're already joining us. But if you want to stay in bed with those kitty cats...
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff.
Ooh, let's see if I can do this without, like, looking at the, rise. I mean, like, it's been a while.
Huge blocks of stone
like,
erupt from the
obviously
granite
the ones
cliffs.
that are riding, they're easy. And we're going to be saving as we go up just because... This is the only place that I really feel like there's any sort of danger.
That's quite a way to welcome a guest.
Yeah, I wish I could stay in my bed with my kitty cat, but, you know. It's been my times. Okay.
The steps cannot...
Yeah. Get on there. You ding-dong.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, for ghoulie. Oh, you know, just because it's fun at this point.
Alexander loses his balance.
He's dead!
What?
He's alright.
Ow! Hey!
I just hurt your pride, it's fine.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Actually, that's
wait a minute.
That's an interesting experiment. Let's see how many steps it takes for him to die.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I mean, you know, we've saved. Oh, your bed's catless. I'm guessing he's going to survive from this height.
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
I'm just curious, how many steps up does it take? Oh.
Ow! Hey!
How many steps up does it take him to die? Because, I mean, we know that...
Whoa, wait a minute.
For goodness sakes. We know that Graham is quite easy.
Whoa, wait a minute.
For goodness sakes. What, you going to do 2 wobbles on every single step? Okay.
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
Is this enough?
Whoa!
He's still alive.
Hey, quit making me fall. Whoa, wait a minute.
Seriously, why do you keep doing 2 in a row?
Whoa, wait a minute.
3? Okay, let's see.
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
He was here!
Hey!
He was here!
Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
Whoa, wait a minute.
What? Alex? Okay.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, you think... Yeah, I let me, actually, yeah, let's turn the cycles down rather than... Turn the, speed down. Just 10 more times and he'll die. Okay, so we've done that one.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I'm just curious if he will actually kick the bucket on any of these.
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
I mean, he might lose his cool with me.
Whoa!
Waha!
Ow! Hey! Whoa,
okay,
wait a
let
minute.
Me keep turning the cycles down. Let's move to 60.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay, so we've done this step, and we've done this step. Well, let's try this one. Oh no!
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
Whoa!
The unforgiving rocks break
That's
his
it.
long fall.
Look, we had to show this scene eventually.
Tickets up.
Next.
That wasn't a very logical step.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. Okay, now let's do this properly for realsies.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, you think that it was just because it was how many times he'd fallen? All right, let's try this.
Alexander loses his balance.
Whoa!
The unforgiving rocks
it's that
break
particular
his
one.
long fall.
Tickets.
Tickets up. Next.
That wasn't a very logical.
Okay, well, we can confirm that it wasn't just because of how many times we had sent him through the death cycle.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, for goodness. Alexander.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's tickets only. Next. And then he's going to auto do that step himself. I mean, like, I enjoy having deaths in a game. I kind of think that, you know, like, the King's Quest VII way of doing it, where, you know, it asks you if you want to try again or restore, is a better way of doing it, though.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Okay. A master of languages will soar, which, from memory... Do I have to write them in order? I'm just trying to remember, because I haven't got it in front of me. So I know this one's in it, and that one's in it, and that one's in it. And okay, so let me see if I can remember this. I think it's this one and that one. Let's just try and press them without any order. So I think it's also this one. And that one.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Whoa! I think that just goes to show how many times I've played this.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, come on, Alexander.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Look. Mate, get with the program. Have your little wobble. That stone above you would... Yeah, mate. Oh, hey, Punker.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah. Never get tired of hearing Alexander say, "Oh, wait a minute." Alright, let's just save because we are now 3 screens up.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I mean, like, Alexander is looking down all the time, which I think is hilarious about it. Now, I remember that there's a poem for this one from the book.
Examines the strange
I can't remember the beginning of it, but I definitely remember that it's the... Oh, fuck. It's the third...
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong
Was it
button.
the third?
Oops.
No, it's... Oh god, it's been so long. I know it's the second son is the last one.
Tickets up. Next.
No, hang on.
What a riddle.
No. Ah, crap. That is the correct... It's the third, the oldest, the youngest, and the second son. So that is 3142.
Alexander examines the strange etchings on the face of the
saved.
cliff.
Can I look away?
Nothing happens.
Good, because I need to save, because I don't want to walk up here again. In case I've misremembered this.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Maybe I just ignore number 3, because it's definitely the oldest, the youngest, and the second son. And then the third one?
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
That doesn't make any sense. Wait.
Oops!
No, I'm calling bullshit.
Tickets up. Next.
What a riddle. Stones of stealth. Find a guide to keep...
Yes, shush, shush, shush.
Alexander examines the strange
Maybe if I
etchings
just
in the face
ignore
of the
number
cliff.
3 and click on the other ones. The oldest, the youngest, and the second son.
Nothing happens. Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Because I could have sworn it was 3, 1, 4, 2.
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
I'm going to have to actually look this up now.
Oops!
Land of
Tickets
the
up.
Green Isles
Next.
Guide.
What a riddle. Stones of stealth. Find a guide to keep your health.
Yeah. Come on, Derek. Derek Colorvegan. Help me. Open. Can you open already, please? Okay, because it's a very specific phrase. Because it's about 4 brothers. Second son. Wait, that's... Oh no, I was searching in the page. You should... Alright, hang on. King's Quest 6. Copy. Protection. Okay, now go to the section about 6, just so I don't have to find the whole thing. Here we go. Land of the Green Isles. Other puzzles have to be memorized. I don't know. Many of the solutions are simple enough to be memorized. Yeah, but can you just tell me what it is? It's definitely... Because I could have sworn it was 3... 1... Oh, you've just remembered. The youngest, the oldest, and the second son. I did that.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Yeah, well, we can do a happy playthrough. And it'll be a lot easier because other than... Yeah. Youngest... Oh, sorry. Oh, you want youngest and oldest. Okay, shit. Let me...
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. So we're going youngest, oldest, and second son
Alexander examines the strange
Fuck the
etchings
third
in the
son.
face of the cliff.
I could have sworn it was the oldest, the youngest, and the second son, but...
The stone
There we
beneath
go.
Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
I mean, it had to be that, because, like, what's that called? The phrase, and the second son, is not just something my brain just invented. God, I need to find my guide, just to be like, what is the full
Whoa,
poem?
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute.
But yeah, no, I think doing the happiest playthrough will be easier for me, just because like, I'm also trying to be like, if I don't do this, what will happen, or do I have to do this? Like, you know, we entirely bypassed getting the pearl because we don't need it.
Whoa, wait a minute.
We don't have to see bookworm at all, so we don't need to dangle our participle anywhere. And I think that's the step, like, because I didn't pick up the sentence, I literally can't go and complete that quest now. It's done. And I've missed my opportunity to get with Jolo.
Alexander examines
Is this
the
a send?
strange etchings in the face of the
Or
cliff.
is this another one where I have to do the... fuck. The Sacred Four. I do remember the Sacred Four. It's been a while, though. I'm pretty sure Mustache is one of them. Here we go. I've just brought up the sacred. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I didn't want that. Okay, sacred fort, from memory, is the... It looks like a measuring cup. Pretty sure it's mustache dude here. Trying to remember who the other ones were. You're not going to get the sacred fort by just doing that, unfortunately. By looking at the alphabet, I mean. Because you need to find out who they are, who the sacred four are, which is, again, in... OQDG. Sorry, I just looked it up. Yeah, the caterpillar squiggly one is one, you're right. Where is the squiggly caterpillar? That one. And the rook, which is...
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
That didn't sound right, though, so I don't think it took in what we put in. And then...
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Off in the third row. Sorry, I'm just looking it up now. The fifth and sixth one from the left in the fourth row. Oh yeah, I meant that one. I clicked on that one instead.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
And then the last one's ascend. It's been a while since I've played this, actually. I literally think the last time I played this was in 2019 when we ruined this. I did not think that my copy protection mine would get this hazy.
Whoa, wait a minute.
For goodness sakes.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay, so let's try going down a little bit more to 20% until we get to the top, because that's the last time we have to climb this.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Alexander. And for those who've played the Silver Lining.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, the stepmother Easter egg. I'm trying to remember how to trigger that.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, oh my god,
Whoa,
yeah, we need to get that guide out. Oh, I love that everyone's coming here like, why is this a sad run? Because Jolo's not going to be happy at the end. And if Jolo's not happy, none of us are happy. You know why Jolo's probably not happy? Because his lover is dead. His lover's going to be dead by the end of this.
The cliffs cannot be scaled by hand.
Oh, for good... I clicked on this.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Ding. I do like that when it does the shake, it does all different directions. It goes up, it goes down, it goes left, it goes right. Excuse me, where's my... I would like to save. Oh, apparently it hadn't finished bringing that last one in. Jolo isn't happy. Is he sadder? Yes, we are going to be making... This is the sadder run.
Whoa, wait a minute.
But basically it seems like depending on how sad you make it, as in how sad you make Jolo, he just doesn't dance. We are gonna have a wedding ceremony that Jolo doesn't dance.
Whoa, wait a minute.
And I mean, of course he wouldn't dance. His lover is dead, as I keep saying. Because
Alexander
Jolo
finds
is in love with
himself
Chimius
finally at the top of the cliffs. Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
We are never doing that again.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man?
No. Because his lover is Shamir Samosel. You can save Shamir, but we're not going to be saving him.
If you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush. See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
No, thank you, but I would like to climb through your hole. Don't be such a saddo, mate. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I don't know why I'm saving this again. Like, what, Nevik? I mean, it's not canonical, but... Let me tell you some of my reasons.
It would be rather rude to crawl into that cave with the old woman standing right in front of it.
Yeah, can you piss off?
Come,
old lady.
Stranger.
So,
trust me.
Okay, so here are my reasons for Jolo and Shamir Shmozzle. It's let me bring up the cycles again so this happens a bit sooner. But so basically,
young man, you offend me. I try to help you, and you insist on being rude.
I'm trying to explain why you're getting laid, Shamir. But basically, what's it called? Jolo knows all about Shamir, and has said, "Hey, like, okay,
right then.
if you show
ground
Jolo
like a
your
load
ring,
of lead.
he goes, I'm sorry, I'm
See
already
right
taken."
there. You,
And he doesn't feel it's weird to be given a ring by a man, offered a ring by a man, if you understand.
The old woman just disappeared
He
in a
also
cloud of
says,
smoke.
hey, Shamir's not
Perhaps
evil.
those berries are even more powerful than she
He also
led
knows
Alexander
what
to
Shamir's
believe.
bottle looks like, and he can get his hands on it at any given time, if you know what I mean.
Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock.
Yeah, it's never outright
Alexander
stated,
finds
but
himself in a dark cave.
I mean, like, from the video of Jane Jensen playing this, I don't think she knows it,
exactly
remembers
like
it
a
well enough to be
tinderbox.
like, yes, Shamir and Jolo are a couple.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and
And
uses the
lights it.
flint in the box to light it.
Let's go through a grandma hole.
Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock.
There is definitely subtext. I am not just grabbing
The
at
lighting in
anything.
this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack.
And I don't know if it's one of those
Alexander
things
takes a
that
few
feels like,
leaves from the
hey,
plant.
let's have like
As
this
he
weird
does so,
headcanon
a
that they're a
strong smell
couple,
of peppermint
and
is
then
released.
we don't need to worry about it being weird for everyone else playing it because we're never actually gonna full out say it.
Alexander crawls back into the first room of the cave.
Room.
Alexander can't see a thing.
Well, maybe if he turned on his tinderbox again, opened
Alexander
up
takes
Tinder.
the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Well, this is the thing.
Alexander crawls back through the passage.
Everyone refers
the
to
top
it
of
as a
the
lamp,
cliffs.
but it's most definitely a bottle.
Look, an intruder.
Look!
Hold! How did you get up here, human?
Another sex slave for the queen.
Climbed the cliffs.
I bet you did.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would
None
certainly
did
not be by a human.
like you.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But we will not display such foolish trust again.
You know what?
You
The
will have
white
to answer
and
to
red
Lord
queen
Azure
probably
and
have
Lady
been here
Ariel.
because they've got a
They will
chessboard.
determine what will be done with you.
Look at this.
I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
They probably had this in here so that when they came to visit, be like, you guys want to move around on some chess?
With
Hello.
what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach
I
the
keep
city of the
forgetting
winged ones?
that that she's
Only
got her
the
high
magic
beams
of
on.
clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
Ariel, can you put on a
Cliffs of
bra?
logic.
Cover up the
It is
nips.
the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Azure.
Yes, Ariel.
I love
It
that
is
they
lucky for
they
you,
name drop
human,
each other.
that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself
Wazir.
to
Why does everyone
dispose
say
of any
Wazir? It's
strangers that might
Vizier.
land on our fair isle. But the
Vizier.
prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The oracle or the crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord.
Resist.
I shall do my best to save your daughter.
Should I take my
First,
shirt
I must
off?
tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding
It's
danger.
fine.
You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
I got everything I need.
I am ready.
I got a
Very
brick.
well.
I
My
got a
guards
hole
will
in a
take
wall.
you there now. You seem courageous enough, but the catacombs
I've
will
got a
determine how
tinderbox.
brave you really are.
How has he violated the catacombs? Well, I suppose the Minotaur has violated the catacombs, but I guess he pooped in a corner. Oh, you remind me of a babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power?
Why did you tell Lord Azure
What can
you
you
were
tell me
ready
about
and
voodoo?
willing to face the catacombs?
'Cause
No
I
one is
am
ever ready,
dickbag?
and only a fool could be willing.
Sorry, I'm a fool.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two
Bravery
different
and
things, human.
suicide?
You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see.
Did he do to mark
Thanks
his
for the
territory?
escort.
Mark his category.
We only escort you
I
to
know I
your
like.
death.
You got to
May the
mark your
fates
category.
Make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
Cool. You're just gonna stand. Okay. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. You know, you could have given me something.
The catacombs entrance
But I suppose
door
that's how
is
you know
locked
when
from
you're
the
ready,
outside
because they
by the
don't give you
winged
the
one's
option to go
guards.
away. Whereas, like, if you're
It
not
seems
prepared,
that leaving
they'll
the
actually
catacombs
be
by
like,
that door is not
if
an
you
option.
come back again, we're putting you in there. So we've got to head north. Got to go get my skull. Get myself a skull, 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 skull.
Alexander picks up the skull.
Woo! Slater suckers! One more down. And from memory, it's over here, and then she's gonna be like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah." Hang on. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. I've taken a wrong turn. There we go. Here we go. Okay. I was gonna save just in case, but I do think I remember this. So it was this one, and then that one, and then that one, and then north and north, and then it was southwest. No,
Alexander feels
I've
the
taken a
tile
wrong
he's
step.
standing on shift beneath his feet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the game crashed. Wow. Uh-oh, indeed. Let me go back to capturing. Dustbox, dustbox, dustbox. Wait, no. Where are you, dustbox? Let's try that again. It's over here. Target this. So re-recording that. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So let us restore back to me solving. Just so that it's all hunky McDory. Huzzah! Thank you. Yeah, no, DOSBox and
Alexander
OBS just had a momentary freak out.
Wall.
We're gonna go up north. We're gonna go get myself some sweet ass coins.
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes.
We
He
don't need
takes the
those
old
coins anymore, but
It's a
oh
trap.
no, a trap!
The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down.
Oh no. However, will we survive this?
In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears.
Yes, stream is back.
The brick is caught between 2 cogs. The gears shriek and shudder.
It's fine.
The mechanism grinds to a halt.
Everything is fine.
Is stuck. The trap is sprung.
The spring is sprung. The grass is riz. I wonder where the birdies is. Okay, from here, I'm just trying to remember if it's north or south. It's north. And then east. And then it's gonna, ground's gonna drop out. Wow! Oh no, we're gonna die!
A trap floor!
Sounds! God, I do love a good bit of soundsings. Hello? Hello?
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs.
I'm blind.
Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
I like that. He's either blinking or he is, what's it called? Actually putting his hand in front of... Oh, there we go.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to
He's
light
open
it.
Tinder again.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here.
The torch
is out.
Then you would have seen a torch in another room.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch
I call
and puts his
bullshit.
tinderbox away. Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Yeah, we're gonna find it soon enough. I think, yeah, it's still going. Another 2, and then we go down from here. Wait. And then east? Oh, it sounds like he's almost
hears
here.
the sound of a wild beast again. This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him.
Oh my god.
The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
Well, cool. I have a thing for that. Hole in the wall? Get ready to be a glory hole.
Puts the hole in the wall on the
I mean,
east wall.
a hole of
The
great
hole
glory.
in the wall
I mean,
trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
Oh, I actually have to look through it after all that?
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
It's not just another room in the catacombs. It has a tapestry. What room in this place has a tapestry?
Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair.
You just had to find a room with a
At least
tapestry
Alexander
in it.
now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a
Sees
run
a
for
Minotaur
it.
checking it. 100%.
Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder. All of the doorways in the catacombs look alike.
Cool. Cool beans. So, yeah, I think it's... Running on my memory. I think we'll go this way twice, and then we can go north. And it goes east. And then I think it's north. Yeah. There it is.
This tapestry looks familiar.
Woo!
Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha!
Ah, there it
A
is.
hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little
found
latch.
the-
A secret door rolls open.
I found a thing. Okay. Save for reasons, just in case it's running too fast.
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
Your struggles are useless.
But I'm loving it.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling
Oh
with
no,
the
you know
winged
who
one's
gives
girl.
us the mirror? It's
She
the
must
beast.
be Lady Celeste.
That's who gives us the mirror. Hey,
Alexander
Minotaur.
steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything,
You there, human! Help
Me?
me! Help!
Who dares enter my lair?
Ooh.
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the
I asked
consequences.
you to release.
Never. You die, human.
as the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away. Until he can back away no more.
Now where to, little man?
The fire, clearly.
There's no reason to put that in the pit.
Okay, fine.
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
I mean,
Look
if
here,
Red,
you bully.
Red ranges him so
Nice.
much, the
Bright
fire
red.
would be getting him as well.
Red.
Man's red is fire.
Now you die.
Human.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames.
He shoots, he
Slowly,
scores.
his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right.
Fuck you.
I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
I was thinking about it.
Of course not. Sorry. Let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt.
I
It should
didn't
be
think
enough to
about
cut
using
the
it before
rope.
now.
Oh, all right. I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Which means your family tied you up to be eaten.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Now let's get the F out of
Forget
here.
it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
Sure. How's this? You know how to get out of here? Cool.
The Winged One's guards, bored
Sherry
with the pointless
slash Derry,
waiting,
yes.
are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Hiya.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human.
You
So much for your
dickbags.
superior intellects.
Yes, milady.
I love how he said that.
Now
You're a
bring him along.
flirter.
I'm going home.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy. Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life, so I thank you. I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle, so this I do. I will grant
She
you the
will
freedom
ooze all
to
over your
leave here
snap.
unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, And if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to
She
wed
doesn't,
him,
though.
my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the city of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not
I want to
disobey
marry
my
the
crown
princess.
further.
Celeste? No, not
I
that
thank you,
princess.
Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
All right, we are on track. First,
Hail
let's
to
listen
thee,
to
great oracle.
sweet
Lord
oracle.
Azure sends you this
I'm
wingless
so
mail.
high.
It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
Defeated the Minotaur in his lair.
As I
So
saw.
I've seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late.
And my
Welcome,
dreams.
young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell
Really?
me, great oracle.
That's all?
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see. I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil.
She's not wearing a shirt right now.
Set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers.
It is.
And yours to try to redeem.
I mean, like, look, she's gone from one bad guy to another bad guy.
How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one.
First, you show her where she went wrong in her life.
Of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you.
I think so,
I
yeah.
see that any attempt to reach the goal
It does
will
sound a
force
bit
you
like
into battle.
Tetelo and
A struggle
Grandmother Night.
against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I
But
fight?
it could also be the lady who's playing Valenice in this game.
Darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing
But
me
Alexander,
from
if you
seeing
really go.
clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do
See,
you
I like
see,
that she's
mighty oracle?
like, there's multiple paths, buddy. You have already upped it.
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits
We can't do that
crying
anymore.
out for revenge.
They're gonna keep crying.
These shades could help you destroy the dark force
But you
if they were
fucked
to
it.
be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids.
All I can tell you is that you're going to have to cross-dress
The
now.
druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like their island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mists.
Yes, and we're only going there for
There is
one specific
nothing
thing. We need a
more I
scythe.
can do for you, except to give you this. It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing go with you.
Yes.
Thank you, great oracle.
Sweet, you don't have to deal with the cliffs again. Okay, so we're gonna go straight
Alexander
to
pulls
the
out his magic map.
Isle of the Mist, and we are just gonna get the scythe. We're not gonna bother with the lump of coal because we don't need
Alexander
to
feels a strange pulling
do any of that.
sensation.
I'm just trying to think. Do I need the drink me bottle? I mean, I don't need the drink me bottle, but it's a fun scene.
From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Oh shit, I'm gonna save because... I mean, they shouldn't be showing up yet. Yeah, they would have shown up straight away if that was the case. But all we need is this.
Alexander takes the scythe. From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
I'm gonna go. You guys seem like you're busy.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Schmap.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, across. Gonna use our shield. Schmap.
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case.
He ain't gonna hit you. Well, he doesn't have an arrow
completely
anymore.
Shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
I want a flower.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
Sweet. I'm gonna seduce that lady.
Alexander walks forward to step onto the gazebo.
Ah,
But the
nuts.
rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked.
Cool. Let's get out. Oop,
The scythe has...
Let's get our scythe out.
Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past the magical rose hedges. The leaves fly as Alexander tries to cut the branches faster than they can grow back together. He sees light. He's through.
I'm agreeable fellow.
Enter Beast's garden.
Hey, buddy.
My name is Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
No. And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
I'm a prince.
You must be a prince, then. I know the nature of princes all too well. This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Well, for the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha! I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it. I too was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
Surely there is a way off this island.
Oh, surely. You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers in lo these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join
become
me
like
in this
me.
dire life. By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave. A slave as beastly as I am. You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life, willingly. Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Cassima's sake.
Truly? How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... If you think you have found a maid...
I think we've gone too far to get the stepmother.
I shall give her this ring.
Easter egg.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short. Count the minutes on your fingers while your fingers you have, pretty prince. Your master will await you.
Might still be anxious to do it. We'll give it a go. Alright, so let us go and get Beauty and send her into slavery. We'll send her into slavery.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Whoop. I need to get another rose anyway, so it's all good. Hey, Sing Sing. Hey, lady. You like roses?
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as
You're
she
a
fights between
stranger.
her distrust of him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Well, it's pretty.
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
You'll never believe
There
me.
are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger.
Yes.
Thank you for the rose, though, kind sir.
Well, how about I give you a ring?
Alexander has a thought about the servant girl.
I'll give you my
He
ring.
decides to bring up the subject
not that
of
I have it.
beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow. The Isle of the
That sounds
Beast
like the
is
you know
an
the
enchanted place.
the place
There's
where the
a
wild
path running
roses
through
grow.
a deep forest. The path crosses 3 magic blockades, set to keep all visitors away.
I'll show you
At
all
the
of them.
center lives a tremendous beast.
Really?
Really?
Magic blockades? How exciting!
I'm liking the
What
sound
kind
of
of a
this.
beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magical,
Enchanted.
enchanted. Beast was once a prince, but a witch
You like
trapped him in the
romance
form
stories?
of a beast and set him on the island. There he lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he
How
must
romantic.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it?
If only someone would go
I
with
have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious, but who would not be?
be. He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a
Good.
beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think it's so. I very much think it's so. You would not
Oh, this
be
is-
afraid of him?
This is so bad.
Afraid? Maybe at first.
Because, like...
But how silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could take you there. In fact, I would owe you my life if you would go.
Yeah, I'd owe you my
truly
life.
Wish to go.
Yeah.
You are serious?
Skeevy little
I could leave here?
dick.
Oh, I have always dreamt of leaving.
But to actually go.
This is the only home I have ever known.
Home is a hard place to leave.
You
even
know,
if you're unhappy there.
How about I tell you about my
But I
sob
will
story?
go, if I can help him.
About being stolen by a
must go.
wizard that was gonna eat me on my 18th birthday. Beauty, where are you going? Away from here, stepmother.
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
Nothing.
There is nothing.
Then take
He's
this
got
ring.
clothes, right?
It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Oh yeah, he would love it.
Why, it's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Thank you kindly, sir.
No, thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
Away from you!
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly needs me.
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me?
Wait,
you know what
what?
that means.
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh,
You
but
could
it is a
leave
gentle
now.
face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars.
And now I look like a dickhead and a judge.
The enchantment! It is broken!
I am pleased to have served you, my lord.
I don't
Do you
think
still
that's...
wish me to stay?
I don't think that's
What?
Laura Bow.
Speak not such
I'm
nonsense,
trying to think.
Beauty.
I don't think it's Leslie Balfour.
Do you think
It
that
might
I
be.
learned nothing of true love
just-
during my time here?
Doesn't sound like her.
You are my queen.
Yeah, look.
Oh, my
How many
clothes,
kings and queens
This gown.
are there?
How well
In the
it
land of the
suits
Green
your
Isles.
noble heart.
Seems to be queens on every
Alexander,
single continent.
How can I ever repay
Continent,
you?
island.
I have nothing to offer except my gratitude. But please, take these old clothes. Perhaps
Burn
you'll
them.
find someone in need during your travels.
Yes.
You have already repaid me by your
Me.
example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You know, if it doesn't
You
work
will
out with
always
him.
have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her
Take
with
some
your
advice.
life.
Don't.
We're all beasts without the redeeming humanity
We're all
of
beasts.
love. And to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Come, Beauty. Let me take
Let's
you
va-
home.
Poor Shamir, you're gonna die, mate. I feel bad. Oh, we need another rose because we need
Alexander takes a
need to
magnificent
flirt
white
with
rose
Cosima.
from the rose hedges.
to. And she'll just be like, "What the? Sing Sing, like, what the heck?"
Alexander pulls out his magic
All
map.
right, we are gonna go to the Isle of Wonder and get the drink me bottle just because it is an absolute
Alexander
brilliant
feels a
thing.
strange pulling sensation.
Boop. My ears.
Alexander picks up the bottle.
I noticed that this is back. It was gone for a while. But we can't get the
pulls
dangling.
out his
There
magic
would be
map.
so little point at us getting the dangling participle. I mean, it's not impossible. It's just it's a lot of
Alexander
work
feels
to
a
fix up at
strange
this
pulling
point.
sensation.
Oh yeah, we've got to get the nightingale as well. Surprisingly, the nightingale is the main power in the short one. Hey,
There's
Sing
no
Sing.
reason to use that there.
What? No. Okay, let's try this again.
Alexander holds out the rose, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the poem, in the chance that the receiver might be Cosima.
Ooh.
The nightingale swoops down, grabs the rose, and takes it towards the castle.
And we never find out what... Oh, look, the lamp seller's back. But we aren't gonna need him. We're gonna do the best scene of the game, though.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Hello. Get ready for this. If you've never seen this before.
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
It is very sneaky, and I love
I
it.
can't go on anymore.
Yes.
Without Cosima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no.
I love how
It's
hollow
true.
that sounded.
The Wazir has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
Do you have more treasure on you? Don't do it in my store, please.
I am... no... more.
Why? Why would you do this to me? Oh shit, he's dead. Old man, help me move him out of my shop and put him in the thing
what a
outside.
waste. The poor young fool.
He's dead. He's dead. Wait until Abdul hears. He'll be so pleased.
Lovely little kick. Schmap. And like you do this to observe.
I told you not to
which
pop
one
in
of these
like
bowls
that.
he goes
You
into.
can learn to knock like everybody else. Sorry, Master. I couldn't help myself. I have great news. Well, what is it? Prince Alexander is dead. He killed himself in despair over losing Cosima. What? Are you
I love
positive?
the way he giggles
That
about
young
that.
man has proven to be most devious. I saw the whole thing myself, Master. He was really and truly quite dead. If what you say is true, it shall be most convenient. You've spent enough time on that little irritant. We must start thinking about the wedding. Anything, Master? Oh, I do love weddings. Well,
You're not gonna
we do
see
want
one.
you to look your prettiest.
I mean, you'll be going
don't
to your
we?
wedding, but after that.
Now, Shamir Shamazel, to the lamp with you.
Shemazel.
Prepare yourself, as we
Shemir,
discussed.
Shemazel. Way.
Alexander's heart lurches to life in his chest.
Prince Alex, but you were...
I'm feeling much
Sorry,
better now.
friend. I was doing a little acting, I'm afraid.
Ah, of course, the strange cloaked man. You are quite clever, and a bit too exciting for an old man.
Okay, so. Sorry, I was just taken away by the swing of music. We are gonna.
There's no reason to...
We're gonna
There's
swap-
no reason...
Come on.
There's no reason...
Would you mind if I traded this in?
One last time.
Of course, Prince Alex, please.
This is
choose
the last
something
time.
in exchange for the items on the counter.
This is bad for business.
Alexander looks closely at the items
We're
on the
gonna take the
counter to
nightingale.
make his selection.
That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing.
Yes.
I believe
think
I'll take it.
Good, now
Very
please.
good, Prince Alex.
Not
It is
no
always a
more.
pleasure doing business with you. Enjoy the mechanical nightingale, and feel free to bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're just gonna hop through here and see if we can. I need to bring up that there's a video about how to trigger the Here it is. here's a video. It's quite involved from memory. Sorry, that's my phone that you're hearing. This is probably confusing to hear her in both things. Ma'am, yes? Yeah, get back inside, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so...
Squeak.
Squeak.
Squeak. Squeak.
Okay.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there.
No. Let's try that again then, okay.
Squeak.
1,
Squeak.
2, 3.
There's nothing to do there. Alexander is standing on a dirt street.
Oh, hang on. Squeak. So you definitely did 3 squeaks.
Oh, God! No one wants to look at your face.
Uh-huh.
Yes, stepmother.
Squeak.
1,
Squeak.
2,
Squeak.
3.
There's no reason to touch that. Alexander is standing on a dirt street leading through the village. To his right is a fine house with a private yard. The yard is surrounded by a gated fence and is full of red rose hedges. The street continues off to the northwest, from which direction Alexander can feel a light sea breeze. Alexander is greeted with silence.
Okay. Okay. No.
Squeak. Squeak.
Squeak.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there.
Hang on, let me restart this because it's. He says there's no reason to touch that.
Squeak. 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 The palm trees are beautiful, but neither climbable nor obtainable. Alexander, there's no reason to touch that.
So yeah, okay.
Squeak. 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 There's no reason to touch that.
Okay, so poked at it.
Alexander is standing on a dirt street in front of what was once Beauty's house. The street continues off to the northwest, leading to the dry-docked ferry.
Uh-huh.
Alexander can't see any way to hold a conversation with that.
And then...
Squeak.
God damn it! Okay, I thought I got that right. Let me just check. Maybe I've got the wrong spot.
To his right is a fine house with a private yard.
Okay, so it's like a longer message. Okay, so...
Squeak.
Squeak. We'll just try one last time.
Squeak. There's nothing to do there.
God damn it.
Squeak. Squeak. Squeak.
This stream is just now squeak.
There's no reason to touch that. Alexander is standing on a dirt street in front of what was once Beauty's house. The street continues off to the northwest, leading to the dry-docked ferry.
See, I think because we're getting this other message, it's not going to do it.
Alexander is greeted with silence.
Okay, so now let's...
Alexander is greeted with silence. Squeak.
No, I think it's all done and dusted, my friends. All right, so let's actually do what we're playing. Oh, look, Sing Sing's back. I'm surprised that Cassima hadn't been like.
A group of serving women approach the castle.
Ah, Wolf.
The
More
wenches.
serving women. The castle staff is certainly busy today.
Yep.
Aye, Gruff. Get a move on there, wenches. There's plenty of work left to do before the wedding.
Yes, Sergeant Gruff.
Ooh. What a voice. Oh, Grundy's with us.
Those serving wenches are always
He was
late.
with us for a second.
Hello!
Hello!
What's going on now? Oh, you're about to get into the castle.
Yes, no, there's been a bit of a, I tried to trigger the, oh, I can hear myself.
The stepmother thing?
Yeah, I think it's because Beauty was already gone. It was
taking his
not
cue from the
possible
serving
anymore.
women he's seen enter the castle.
It's really
Alexander
complicated from what I
decides to
remember. You
try
have to,
yeah.
talk to the gate and then
Three
do
times.
the
himself more
pixels.
acceptable
Yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah.
guards. He ducks into the little hut
Hello,
to put
everyone.
on Beauty's clothes.
I'm here. I shouldn't be here, but I'm here. I should be
Feeling a
working,
little
but I
Yeah.
couldn't resist
Alexander
the chance to
slips
see
Beauty's
Sado.
old slave clothes on
Like,
for his
have
own.
you ever done the sad
Imagine if
part?
Cassima saw him like this.
Because
I don't think so. I didn't realize there was I mean,
we knew that, yeah, there's
no,
the...
I don't think so.
Yeah, so there's a short path, and then like this one I consider sad
Yeah.
because Jolo's not going to dance. Jolo's got no
Oh,
idea
right.
who we are.
Girl, you're late.
Right.
Better move on before the wazir
I
sees
definitely have played through this, like, I know the first time or two that I played through this, I didn't...
You didn't get the magic. You didn't do all the magic.
I didn't introduce
The
myself to
castle guards
Jalo.
locked the main
So,
entrance doors
even if I had
behind
done the full...
Alexander.
Well, no, you can't finish the full good
From
path
the
without
open door
introducing
comes the
yourself to
clatter of
Jalo.
pots
Yeah.
and pans, yelled instructions.
So,
and
I
other
don't
busy
remember,
kitchen noises.
actually. I know that I beat this game without a walkthrough back in the day.
Girl,
Also, I always liked
don't
that,
just stand
that
there.
waiter's
There's a
little
stack of
twisty
silver almost to the
animation when he
ceiling
comes
that
out the
needs
door.
polishing for the wedding.
I mean, it's like he doesn't
Get a
need to do
move
that.
on.
No, but he does.
Yes, please. I mean, yes, sir. One moment, sir.
Look at those door animations. That's Sierra. I really need to find a new shtick, because I'm like, look at the door animations. Also,
Oh, the
while
doors.
we're here, where the hell is the light source on those columns? Because they're
Oh.
casting shadows in two opposite directions.
I mean, there is the
I guess it's
this,
sort of-
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh well. It's fine. I do feel like I really like the art in this game,
yeah.
but I definitely feel that King's Quest V had better background art. That being said, this one is very pretty as well.
By Cerebus collar, I'll be
But it's
glad
not
when
as
this
pretty.
wedding is over.
Fight me.
Hey, I'm getting mighty tired of this
I mean,
patrol.
like, I think I
It's
said
weary.
fight me about what's it called, Jolo and Shamir being a
couldn't
couple.
agree with you more.
Oh, well, I
Who'da
mean,
thought
that's...
we'd ever have to
There's
listen to
definitely
You don't have to-
subtext.
Cassima crying
Yeah,
all
you
day
don't have
long.
to stretch the imagination too far to make that work.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Something sticks in my craw about the whole thing.
Oh, it sticks in
the
my
wazir
craw.
says that the princess is not herself. Says she's half mad with grief over her parents' death. I can see it. The poor mite.
I
But
can
still,
see it.
I agree. It seems cruel to lock her
Why
up. when
I'm
she's so
trying to do a
heartbroken.
John Wayne
Let her out in the
impersonation.
fresh
Yeah, I
air,
was just
say.
gonna say, that's a
Explore
really
our world.
funny, like... Hey, Pilgrim, well, I better not see you here again.
Today, thank the stars.
Oh, the stars.
Too bad
All
we
about
couldn't
the
find
stars.
that nightingale of hers. The wazir says she's been pining for it.
Well, speaking of the
If I had an ounce of
nightingale,
luck, I'd have found it weeks ago.
Did you send her the rose?
I
Not
did.
only would it cheer
Like,
up
but
the
the thing is
princess,
that
but the
Did you
reward
say
the
anything?
wazir's
no, because we
offered
haven't
for it would
spoken to
make me
Jolo,
pretty
so
happy too,
like we've just
doggone
been
it.
sending her stuff.
Oh, well, our luck will
So she just
definitely
thinks that
be
the
out
bird
if
is
the
picking up
wazir
random
catches
junk.
us snapping our jaws at our post.
It was like, okay,
Sorry,
poem.
Wolf. I'll keep my muzzle shut.
Yeah, a rose. Okay, cool.
Man, these guys talk too much. Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
You have to wait for them to come back from memory, and then
That's
when
right, I forgot you have to distract. I haven't done this path in... I think I've only done this path once, actually.
Alexander walks into the hallway to use the mechanical nightingale. Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale.
Oh my God,
and
this
places
is-
it
look, he's
strategically
right
on the
behind
floor of
them.
the upstairs hallway.
Yeah, well, dogs don't have great peripheral vision, I guess.
yeah, or
Or they do, and
The
I don't
mechanical
know.
song echoes in the corridor. Alexander hears the sound of boots pounding as the guard dogs come to investigate.
Woof, 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 woof.
Alexander ducks behind the pillar.
Quickly! No, that's the wrong direction, Alexander!
Again with the bad peripheral vision.
Look at this, Wolf. A metal bird.
Sure is, Bay. How do you suppose a metal bird got in here?
Maybe we should go and give it to Cassima.
You got me, but there's something weird about it. Hey, could this be Cassima's nightingale, do you think?
What, you lapdog? The
It's a
princess's nightingale
mechanical.
isn't some tin thing.
It's named Sing Sing,
How do you
not
know? Have you
Ping
seen it?
Ping.
Well, no,
Or
but
Tintin.
Tintin, yeah, that's
I
probably
don't know,
makes more
Bay.
sense.
Humans can be pretty strange. There's
Humans can be pretty dumb. I like to bite them.
I say we take it downstairs to Captain Saladin. He'll know what to do with it.
Captain Salad.
what about our post?
I had an absolutely
Giles
like
and
I was
Maya in the other
typing
hallway.
on
They can handle it for 5
on
minutes.
Discord
Think
yesterday,
about how happy the
and like I was
princess
like,
would
oh,
be to get her
it's a very
nightingale
sad
back.
ending. It's only got
And then there's that reward money
Alexander,
and my missus.
Cassie,
Right,
Jill,
Wolf,
let's
and
go.
Salad.
Jill.
Jill. Jell-O's now Jill.
Alexander hears the
Okay.
guard
Good old
dogs' boots
autocorrect.
clank noisily on the staircase leading down to the grand hall.
Cool. So those guys will be gone for a while. So let's
Alexander checks behind the portrait.
steal a nail. Look how big that
That's
nail
a
is.
very obvious nail, yes.
And it's
I mean, I
also-
guess it has to be a big nail to hold up a big portrait.
But also, it's a bad place for it. It should be higher up.
Also, don't you have to put the nail back? Because they get, yeah, you have to put the portrait back, or else they're like, why is this portrait on the ground? And then they catch you, I think. But I could be wrong.
No, I don't think in this one. Again, it's kind of like, how many different
Alexander
endings
hears
are
the
there?
muffled sound of crying coming from the back hallway.
Okay, so we need to talk to
The
Cass-
crying is louder here.
Woohoo!
It seems to be coming from the doorway on the north
Yeah, it
wall.
could have been corrected
Yellow.
to Jello, but instead.
The door is locked with a heavy padlock.
Cool. So let me. Is it?
Here, let me just be a mysterious man and put this
Padlock on
dagger
the
underneath
door
the
is too
door.
substantial to be picked
Oh, yeah,
with
that's
that
right.
nail.
It's the dagger I need to put under here. So like
Yes.
I've given her a
Alexander
letter.
has no reason to use that on the padlocked door.
Do I talk to it?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is there someone in there?
Otherwise, because like like, we've given her
Who's there?
a letter.
Is it? So this is the first time
is that
she's
you?
learning that Alexander's
It's
here, right?
Alexander.
What?
Alexander? Prince Alexander?
What the fuck are you
I
doing
don't
here?
believe you.
Ah,
It is Alexander Cassima.
let me show you my cute little birthmark.
Ship sank and... Cassima, just tell me what to do. How can I help you?
Get away
You
from
want me to
here!
get you out
Tell
of
me
there?
what to do.
If you really are Alexander, please, you must
Show
get
me your
away
cute
from
little
here.
birthmark on your
There are
bottom.
guards everywhere,
That's what
and
everyone
the Wazir
does.
would have you killed if he found you here.
That's what
about you?
what's it
I
called?
can't just leave you locked
Rosella
up
Rosella?
does.
Yeah.
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 The only way out
I guess
for
that,
me
that
is to
trick only
stop
works
the
in the
Wazir.
family.
See what you can do out there.
Yeah, because
In
she
the
doesn't know
meantime,
about
what
the
a
I
twist.
should be safe enough. He
No,
hasn't
but
harmed
he
me
wants her to know about the
yet.
birthmark.
Oh yeah, she's gonna know
Besides,
all
if I
about
can
that
get my
birthmark.
hands on something with which to
Ugh.
defend myself, I'm pretty sure I'll get a chance
She's
to
gonna be
use
like,
it.
"Can
The
we-
Wazir feels safe around
Can
me.
we get
No one
you,
else can get that
like
close.
surgery or something?
You're so brave,
Oh.
princess. But it's
We
too
can cut
dangerous.
that out.
Have you forgotten where we met? What is Abdul compared to Mordak? I'll be fine.
You were
that's
working as a servant that was just trying to make
Alexander
ends meet,
hesitates.
I'll
and
do
you
as
didn't
say.
meet until
I
right
will
at the
find
end,
some way to help you, Cassima.
where
I
his dad
swear
had
it.
saved both of you.
I believe you, Alexander. Please, be careful.
Cassima, take my dagger.
Cassima, take this small dagger. It's not much, but perhaps
I like how
it
he
will
has
prove
to
useful
emphasize
to you.
that it's a small dagger.
It's a small dagger.
thank
I mean,
you,
it's,
I
Alexander.
couldn't do any better
I'm
for
sure
you,
it will help.
Cassima.
this large dagger. It's very large. You know, like I looked at it in comparison with something else.
Wait, you
Very
need to
large.
go
Dogs are
inside
gone.
the.
There's no need to hide
You need to go
behind
inside
pillar.
the room, no?
Oh
And-
yeah,
and
yeah.
use the-
You're right. Sorry.
Use the nail to pick the chest.
Was it? Is
Alexander
this door?
finds the hallway door unlocked and slips inside.
Yes. So this bastard
Yeah.
never
The
locks
trunk
anything.
is locked.
I mean, the door's not locked.
He
but
locks that.
He locks that.
And somehow Alexander can pick the lock
Alexander
with a nail.
wiggles the nail in the trunk's lock until he hears a
Yeah,
click.
large and girthy dagger.
Alexander opens the trunk.
Wriggle, wriggle. No!
Oh no, what happened?
The game crashed
Did it crash?
again.
Oh no! Did it give you one of those out of heap or out of hunk errors? Because King's Quest 6 is pretty infamous for that.
Yeah, no, it just went.
It just went splat.
Yeah.
As it does. Oh well.
Okay, let us. When was the last time I saved? Well, we're gonna find out.
Yep.
And hopefully the game's not gonna crash as I come out of full screen this time. Come on, am I lucky? Am I lucky? Am I lucky? Am I lucky? I'm lucky. Okay, is that actually is that streaming the right thing though? Or is that just showing you the menu for all the King's Quest games?
No, that's showing that's King's Quest 6. There, he's in the castle now.
Okay, so we didn't lose too much, thankfully.
No.
By Cerebus, I
Okay, click.
If I had an ounce of luck,
past
I'd have
midnight.
found not only would it cheer up the princess, but the reward. Oh, sorry, Wolf.
Wow, or was that,
my goodness.
That talking cat. Why, yeah.
Remembering the guard dog's interest in Casima's nightingale,
Yeah.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale.
At least
and
it,
places
explains to you
strategically
why
on the
he's
floor
doing
of the
it.
upstairs hallway.
Alexander randomly decides to put a mechanical nightingale in the middle of the hallway.
I mean, like father, like son, eh?
Alexander ducks behind the pillar.
Graham decides it's going to be a good idea to put a piece of moldy cheese inside a wand charging machine.
Look
yeah,
at this,
and
Wolf.
see, like
a
that
metal bird.
doesn't work. That thing.
Sure is,
Because,
How do you
like, what's it
suppose
called?
a metal
When you
bird
read
got in
the companion, it kind of
You got me, but
slightly
there's
makes sense. I
something
mean,
weird
it's
about it.
stupid,
Hey, could this
but
be
it makes
Casima's
a
nightingale, do you
little
think?
bit of sense.
What,
Because,
you lapdog?
like,
The
like the
princess's
description of the room
nightingale
talks
isn't
about
some
how it
tin
reminds him
thing.
of fondue. What do you put in
How do
fondue?
you know?
You
Have
put
you
more
seen it?
cheese.
Well, no, but
I mean,
That's a stretch.
I don't know,
It's
babe.
But at least
stupid.
it's trying. It's not like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as stupid
But
as the
there's such a
Graham
smell, maybe
accidentally
she wouldn't
thinking that
even
he's
know it
drawing his
wasn't
sword,
real.
but it
I
actually
say we take it
draws the
downstairs
bridle
to
and
Captain
throws it on the
Saladin.
snake.
He'll
in
know what to
King's
do
Quest
with it.
2.
That's true.
what about our post?
Graham's done some pretty stupid
Jowls
things.
and Might are in the other hallway.
Yeah.
They can
Like, I
handle
mean,
it for
like,
5
honestly,
minutes.
like,
Think
it,
about
the,
how
most
happy the
of King's
princess
Quest
would be
5
to get her nightingale
is
back.
just Graham and
And then there's that
to
reward money and my
Because,
missus.
like,
Yeah, it's true.
Right,
It's true.
Wolf.
he's all
Let's
about
go.
the fine artistry of puppets and sleds, and
Mhm.
he's like, oh,
Alexander
what
hears
a
the
fine
guard dog's
cloak.
boots clank noisily on the staircase
I
leading
just
down
love
to the
fabric.
grand hall.
And that's why I'm like, Valenice is a better
Alexander checks
protagonist
behind the
than he
portrait.
is. Because what is
Because
her...
all she does is cry.
No, because
Alexander pulls
like,
the
I mean,
nail
she
out
does
of the
cry.
wall and
She's
keeps
got
it.
magical
Yeah.
puzzle-solving tears. You gotta use those.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
like, what's it called? It's because
Alexander
every
finds
single
the
thing
hallway
that she
door
talks about,
unlocked and
it's
slips
like,
inside.
have you seen my daughter? Do you know how I can get to my daughter? She's on target.
Yeah.
Alexander
Not like the
wiggles
rest of this
nail in the
family where
trunk's
they're just
lock
like, la
until he
la la
hears
la
a
la,
click.
ooh, puzzle.
Alexander
Well,
opens the
that's
trunk.
royalty for you.
Yeah. I mean, Alexander's at least a little bit on target.
Alexander picks
Ooh,
up the most
well,
recent
Alexander's
letter
just
and
horny.
examines it.
Yeah.
The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the
Hello,
wizard
David
Shadrach.
Alexander 82.
It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak.
Oh,
I was
yes,
sorry
the
to hear of
abandoned
great Mordak's
storyline.
death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess.
Ninny.
It seems
Ninny.
the
I will
plans
never
for that
forget
little
us
kingdom of
playing
yours are coming along.
the Silver
I must
Lining when we
congratulate you
finally
on your
met
handling
Shadrach,
of the king and queen.
and that game bugged out.
Isolating the island so that no
I don't
protest
remember
could
that
develop was
happening.
another brilliant
Well,
stroke. It looks like
it's
there's
probably
not
just
much
as well
left to
because
stand
both
in
you
your
and I
way.
were crying
Do
during
as I
it.
recommended with the girl,
Oh,
and you shall
I
have your
remember being
crown.
disappointed, but I don't remember specifically Shadrach.
So at the end, I think it's end of chapter 4.
That's the one where Valenice like discovers that she's related to one of them, right?
Yeah,
And
she's
there's
related
that
to
weird
Mordak.
puzzle.
And
Right.
she
There's
used
that
to be a
weird puzzle
druid.
where it's like the right. There's the thing where there's like floating letters or something in circles, and you have to do something with them, I think.
Yeah, that's at the druid circle when Velany suddenly goes, "Oh my god, I used to be a druid."
Right.
And that's after, at the end of, I think, chapter 3, where it's the end of chapter 2 that she almost throws herself out of the tower.
She almost throws.
She's like,
I thought you were gonna say she almost throws up.
yeah. She's like, "Goodbye, cruel adventure game," and then Graham goes,
so
"No!"
disappointed. I'm so disappointed in this stupid convoluted story retcon.
Alexander
you still have
hears
to
the
give
muffled
Cassima the
sound
dagger.
of crying
Yeah.
coming from the back hallway.
The long and girthy dagger.
The door is...
Excuse me.
But you know, so at the end
someone
of
in there?
the last chapter that came out,
Who's there?
Shadrach comes out,
Cassima,
and
is that you?
it's a boss
Alexander.
He's a
battle.
mole man.
Alexander? Prince
But it's like they're
Alexander?
floating over
don't believe
Hassan's boat, and
It
but the
is
game was so
Alexander.
glitchy that
Yeah.
that we
ship
died so many
sinking.
times that we
Cassima,
then kept
Just
like
tell me what to do. How can I help
respawning,
you?
but
Do you
with
want me
no
to get you
health.
out of there?
Yeah,
really
I
are,
vaguely
Alexander,
remember this. Let me
please.
look it up on Moby
Please,
Games and
you
see
must
if
get
it's,
away
You're,
from
you're
here.
starting to remember
There are
the
guards
tears.
everywhere, and the
Yeah,
Wazir
Because
would
we
be
were
shocked
both-
if he
Oh my
found
god.
you here.
I forgot the title of
What about
episode
you?
4 is like
I
80
can't
words
just leave
long.
you locked
Oh,
up
yeah.
like this.
He's in my memory
only
locked,
way
and
out
you
for me
yourself,
is to
yourself shall
stop
keep
the
the key
Wazir.
of it.
See what you can
Jeez.
do out there.
Get the
In the
heck out of
meantime,
me.
I should be safe enough.
22
He
words
hasn't
too
harmed
many in
me
that title.
yet. Besides, if I can get my hands on something with which to defend myself,
Something.
Which is
I'm
saying a
pretty
lot
sure
because
I'll
there's
get a
actually
chance to
only
use
14
it.
words.
The Wazir
Yeah.
feels safe around me. No one else can get that close.
You're so brave,
Oh my
Princess.
god, what is this?
But it's too dangerous.
It's
Wow.
too
Have you forgotten
dangerous.
where we met?
My character
What is
design.
Abdul compared to?
Oh yeah.
Alexander hesitates.
Oh, there's Shadrach. Okay, yeah, with
I'll
Pandora's
do
box.
as you say.
Yeah.
I will
Wow,
find
those are
some way
some
to help you,
claws he's got.
Cassima. I swear it.
I believe you, Alexander.
I believe you,
Please.
Alexander. Can you get me something that I can rub my hands on? Keep
Cassima,
hidden in
take
my
this
between
small
my
dagger.
palms.
It's not much, but perhaps it will prove useful to you.
Hide within my skirts.
Oh, thank you, Alexander. I'm sure it will help.
Hey, she probably had like what's it called? They had pockets back then.
That's true, you're right, you're right.
Alexander hears the guards approaching from the stairs.
Ah shit.
Alexander puts the nail back into the wall. Alexander puts the heavy portrait back on the wall.
And the guard does just go like, oh, I mean he's an intruder, but hey, he put all the stuff away.
If you didn't have the brain of a cat wolf, you'd have known that mechanical nightingale
Yeah, 'cause-
wasn't Cassima's
Right,
nightingale.
if you don't put the painting back, they're like, hey, the painting's off, and then they come into
but
Alto.
you
Alto
wanted to
and
show
see.
that thing
They
to
go, hey,
Salad.
it's a human. Ooh,
Well, at
they're talking
least
about
the
Salad.
captain wasn't too mad.
Oh.
He's a good, honest dog, Saladin
He's a
is.
good, honest dog.
Oh boy, I really love me some croutons.
Hush! Do you want to be dazzled, you fool?
Somewhere
I
nearby,
do wanna
a
be
door
dazzled.
opens.
Greetings, Shamir.
Razzle dazzle.
Oh, hey,
A
Shamir.
petulant
Root
voice
beer.
snaps a response at the guards.
The wedding is about to begin. Make sure everything is secure.
I look pretty, don't I?
Sir.
Footsteps retreat down the hall towards the back hallway.
That's probably the
Alexander
most
hears
business-like that
distant
Shamir
sounds
sounds
of
this entire
chains
game.
rattling. A door opens.
Make sure
There's a
everything's
small
perfect.
commotion and a
It's
woman's
gotta be
sharp
perfect
cry.
for my day.
Cassima!
No, shush!
Gradually, the sounds fade away off to the east. All is silent.
If it weren't for him being the Wazir's page and all, I'd have something to say about
Page.
that. Grr. Grr. Wonder where he's taking her. The wedding's the other way.
You never know with that one. He's always showing up when he shouldn't be and
I was about to
going
be
where
because
he
I was
oughtn't.
saying earlier
Let's go
that, you know,
check it
Cassima's
out.
not actually in the tower, so the whole girl in the tower thing doesn't make any sense. But she is at the end. They move her to a tower.
The guard dogs seem to
I
have
guess
stopped
so,
at the back
yeah.
hallway.
Cool. Alright, Alexander. Walk this
From
way.
downstairs, Alexander hears the first wafting strains of music.
Dum 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 dum.
It's beautiful music.
Oh.
It's wedding music.
Oh.
Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall,
All
but there
right.
are no guard dogs to
It's
be
business
seen.
time.
Oh.
It's time for Shamir's beautiful wedding.
The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
I haven't actually tried it, but I've just had a thought of like, what if you show everyone
Prince
the mirror?
Alexander, here.
Like,
the
do they all
Wazir
have
will
something to
my
say
head
about the
for
mirror?
allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding.
Probably not.
That'd
Since
be
you
fun
are
if
of
they
noble
did, though.
birth, I will give you 5 seconds
Apparently
to explain
What
your
if you
presence
showed
here
Saladin in
before
the mirror and he
killing
was
you.
like, "Oh my
I
God,
warn
I'm
you,
a dog.
it had
I'm beautiful.
I deserve to win the Westminster Dog Show."
Wait.
What?
If you love your princess, you'll
As you
hear me
say
out.
you do.
The Wazir is not what he appears to be.
The Vizier.
Kasima is in terrible danger.
It has a
I
V
have
sound.
proof that this is so.
Dr.
your
Vink with a
princess's
V.
sake,
Yeah,
you
they all
must
say
believe me.
Wazier.
Only 90s
Let me
kids would
see
get that
that.
reference.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're trying to sound old-timey or
Saladin
something.
reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble
Ooh, he's
face
getting a shave
darken
right
with
now.
rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat.
I'm a good
How
boy.
do I know this
Woof,
letter
woof.
is not a forgery?
I'll bite
You
him.
could have written this yourself.
But I did not.
No, I can't
Because
write.
of your own about our husband,
But I
Don't you
did
see?
not.
all he wants is the crown.
And another
Kasima
baby.
is being coerced.
He's gone
If
tomorrow.
only
You
I,
must stop the wedding.
if only I had found another letter
It
to
is
compare
true.
his handwriting
I've had my
samples.
suspicions about the Wazir, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died.
Yeah, you're a dog. Why didn't you
But I
sniff
have
out that
seen Kasima
the
with him several
snake?
times. She
Yeah, can he
appears to be
smell
quite
that
happy,
Kasima doesn't
even
smell like Kasima?
Yeah.
I don't believe she
I'm
could
calling
love
flaws.
him if he truly were so
Yeah, well, I
wicked.
mean, come on.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that
We're gonna
snake.
go to Jane Jensen and
A
say,
jilted lover would.
what
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
here?
yeah.
But come,
Yeah, and she's
see
gonna be
for
like,
yourself.
it was 25 years ago. With more than that.
Yeah.
Just read
The
my
captain
erotic
of the
fan
guard
fiction now.
leads Alexander into the throne
Okay,
room,
Jane,
where
fine.
a ceremony seems
Look,
to
he's
be in
already not
Why are they
dancing.
kneeling?
Alexander feels his blood run cold.
I guess they
at the
have to
sight.
kneel.
I, Kasima, declare Abdul al-Hazred
Very
as my
sexy.
lawful and beloved husband and
Ew, do you think they're
king
gonna-
of this
Oh,
Do you think?
realm.
I mean,
Also, I know that the door is supposed to be really far. I mean, far away, but
Wait.
look how
You still
tiny it
claim
is.
that the
yeah, it's
princess
like
Compared to the
Alice
throne.
in Wonderland.
Perhaps it's you
for
that
Yeah,
is
it's
in
not that
danger,
far away
as
from the
the
throne.
Wazir has said.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so bad about some of my backgrounds now.
Yeah. I have a mirror for
Alexander
you.
will have to get closer to the bride
Shit.
to give her anything.
Do I have to walk
Stop
up?
the wedding!
I'm just gonna save just
I
in
think you're
case.
supposed to scream. I would do another. Okay.
Kasima, stop!
There we go.
I don't know how much time it gave you.
Prince Alexander
Okay.
here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow
This
me
is
to
a
try to
photograph!
defend you,
This is a
Saladin? You
photograph.
stupid
This is
mutt.
your brain on
Can't
drugs.
you even keep the castle free of assassins
Oh, and this
during
is
your
the
own princess's
parrot.
wedding?
You know,
Kill
like the
him!
gemstone
Kill him
on her
now!
hat really
Oh.
looks like a parrot.
My lord Al-Hazred, with
Don't
all
marry
Not just
him.
any parrot.
you are not quite
Rest in
king
peace,
yet.
Gilbert
And
Gottfried.
this
Oh.
is a wedding ceremony.
Alexander,
not
what
an
are you
execution.
doing?
Kasima, what are you? Oh wait, you're not
you
Kasima.
Kasima, what are you
You
doing?
baby
Get me off your
animal.
head!
I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I
Milady.
apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command
I
in
don't
all
have my
things.
fedora with me.
I wanted merely to hear your own wishes
I do
from
have a
your
sword.
own lips. Tell me what it is
Why
that
do I
you
have
wish
two
me to do
curses
with
right
this young
now?
man, and I will obey.
I don't want to click through this. Look at these guys just
Captain,
bored throughout this
You
entire
heard
thing.
my dear Abdul.
Yeah.
If he wishes this atrocious
I
young
do like that
man's
his
death,
facial
then I
expression
want
changes
nothing
when you
more than to
reveal
see
the...
him get
Oh,
his
yeah.
wish. Obey
Good
thy
face.
liege now and always.
Ways.
As you wish.
No, wait. We got something. We got something for this.
Look into this mirror.
Look at how
My
pretty you
love.
are.
and show us your true heart.
You're so pretty, Shamir.
That mirror? No!
I love Saladin's
Have
Saladin's face.
burst into
Yeah, I was
smoke
about to say, have
and
you
is
seen the
replaced
watercolor
by
I did at that
the
scene?
Wazir's genie.
I think so, yeah, but I didn't notice that it was specifically the mirror bit.
Yeah, you need to look at Saladin's face in that.
I will. You should have his eyes bugging out.
It is.
Treason!
Oh, good.
What have you done with the princess?
Enraged, Saladin and the other guard dogs
Well, look
begin
at Gallo,
advancing on
he's
the
hiding.
Wazir.
He's hiding behind the
He's
collar.
like, my love.
He's like, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
He's like,
I'm gonna hide behind the column.
where's my
Shamir, the
Oh.
Wazir's genie,
Do I have
begins
to
to
give
throw
him-
balls of dazzling
No, I have
light
to
at the
follow
guard
him.
dogs.
Balls of dazzling light, alright.
Oh! I hadn't realized Saladin goes down that fast.
Yeah, he's not very effective.
I mean, he's a good boy,
Alexander,
but
be careful.
the parrot's
Father
back.
has a sword.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here!
Oh,
Here
master!
I am, master.
It's about time, you bumbling
Cowabunga,
fool! How
dude.
could you let him follow me?
He was
Where
really
were the guard
fast,
dogs,
master.
And then
Never mind! Just kill him! Kill
Wait,
him
how do you...
now!
How do you do... Oh, you have the mint in this
I
one,
have
right?
the peppermint.
as you wish, master.
Right, the peppermint leaves.
Yep.
Razzle, dazzle,
No.
snap, and snazzle.
Hey, hey. Oh, here we. Oh, Jesus!
Oh my god, he's having a seizure.
Look what I have here, my friend.
Slow down, man.
Peppermint.
Take some
Nice
peppermint.
fresh peppermint.
No, you know what? He's already tweaking. You don't want to give him more peppermint. Well, no, the peppermint makes him dumb. The peppermint's like pot, so
Yeah.
it'll slow him down.
Yeah.
Forget the stupid peppermint. Don't you dare even think about it.
Ooh, peppermint's not gonna hurt.
Mint.
Oh no, not now!
That's
Come here, this isn't time for one of your drunken stupors.
But the way he said that also sounded like it's like, oh no, I need to go to the bathroom right now.
Yeah.
Send a small.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Shamir.
ball of-
Yeah, I love that he's so stupidly drunk that he kills himself with his own thing.
Apparently, you can still do
Dazzle
this even
Ball
if
goes wild.
you know the wand is
Even
in
in the
play.
good ending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aww.
You killed my
My
genie!
genie.
You idiot! Don't you know how valuable he was? You
Wouldn't you
fool!
think a genie would be immune to his own
Yeah.
I'll
zappies?
kill you myself for that outrage.
But I guess not.
So shall it be,
So
Alhazred.
shall it be.
I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready, are you?
Ooh, Alexander, you're getting gruff.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna go right.
Zounds.
Who? Zounds.
Sounds!
Hey, zounds.
Isn't Alexander only
Then
like
we shall only
17
fail
or
sooner,
18
my
at this point?
19 because what's it called?
19, yeah. We could click on the Wazir.
Oh yeah, sorry. Because what's it called?
So, the
King's
mouse
Quest
would
7, which is set like 3 months
This
later.
mouse shall bite,
Uh-huh.
as you shall
Valony
soon
says you're
see.
about to be 20.
Or should I say,
to
Oh,
soon
right.
feel?
Okay.
Rosella. You're about to be 20.
Ha!
Me.
You can barely lift that sword, my prince.
Ew.
Better to lay it down now.
The way
I
he
promise
says
to
it's like
dispatch you
my
with little pain.
princess.
I'm a 40-year-old man
Tempting offer.
fighting a
But I think I'll
19-year-old.
wait and see what this sword can do.
But thankfully,
My sword bigger
Suit yourself.
and more experienced.
Cassima, you want to be with me, really? He doesn't
Look
know
at
what
my
he's
sword
doing.
blade, Cassima.
Look at my
It's not the-
technique. Oh, look,
It's not the size of the sword, it's how you swing it.
look at my curvy
Look at that.
shoes.
Look at those blue screen artifacts.
I like that they've kind of made the walls bluish green to be like, yeah, come on,
Yeah.
it kind of works. It kind of works.
Yeah. Oh, look, she's... I like you didn't see her just
Alexander's arms
standing there in
tremble
peripheral
under the effort
vision.
of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing
His
exhaustion.
muscles. Cassima,
And so it
do
ends.
something.
Yeah.
Not
Still
if
just
I
stand
can
there.
help it, you murderer.
Cosima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
You know, if she got it just a little bit further into his neck instead of his shoulder, she could have actually killed him.
You dare! She could have, but there's no death in this game.
Yeah.
I mean,
that princess.
Alexander literally knocked him out with a sword. Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Oh.
No!
No! I missed it!
No!
Forgive me.
Yeah, the timing window is very short.
It is very short! Well, canonical ending. Worst ending.
Yeah, Jalo's real sad now.
Jolo's like, okay,
Oh
Casima's
no!
dead.
Well, at
Shamia's
least
dead.
somebody's gonna get married.
I was gonna get married to
Alexander.
Shamia.
Oh, my beautiful Shamir.
Alexander decides to determine the truth of this matter with Cosima.
By touching her?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's not as dramatic as going, Casima, no!
No.
Yeah, click.
Why, Captain?
Mirror you.
Look into...
You're beautiful.
The lovely image of Cosima suddenly bursts into...
Shamira.
Shamir, you fool!
Shamir, you're fool.
It's not my fault, Master.
The priest looks like he's gone white in the face.
Treason.
Yeah, he does.
What have you done
He's
with
died
the
and
princess?
petrified into stone.
And
You
He's got a hand over the... Okay, here we go.
Alexander.
Shut up!
Here, it's a bu- Well, never mind.
Shamir's about to go supernova.
Razzle.
Look what
Chill
I have
your
here,
roll,
my
son.
friend. Peppermint. Nice fresh peppermint.
Let's turn down the cycles. That might help as well.
Razzle.
To 20%.
Forget.
Because like I had like one of the like I started turning them down, and it actually like probably at about 40%. He did it like 8 times in a row. That that wobble on the steps.
Send us.
Send it. Return to sender. You sunk my battleship.
I'll kill.
So shall it.
Okay.
So,
I do love
mouse
that
shall
the
bite.
heavy over the shoulder
shall
climbing
soon
animation.
Mm.
I mean, I know it's all rotoscope, but it is really
You can
well done.
barely lift
Just
up
like
tempting
the
offer.
design of what these.
Hey, what do you mean I
what
know
this
it's all
sword can
rotoscoped as if that means that it's not
That's
so
true.
good? No,
That's
I'm
true.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Because I rotoscope as well. So who am I
Yeah,
to say?
well.
But just it's more about like the design of like this is what this is gonna look like.
Hmm.
Because
I mean, it's a good set piece.
yeah.
It still holds up. This last bit always felt very epic.
Casima. Casima.
Shopkeeper.
Alexander's
shopkeeper.
arms start to tremble
Merchant.
under the effort of wielding the huge sword.
Ha! And so it
Clong, clong, clong.
Not if I can help it, you murderer.
Sorry, every time I see that headset.
Cosima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's...
You.
You know, I always wanted to know where that door leads.
Yeah. Maybe it's just to a little balcony,
Maybe.
and they can throw each other. Up.
Casima.
Maybe that was the
Are you
tower she was
alright?
locked in.
Yeah.
I'm fine, Alexander.
I'm fine.
I guess this
Alexander.
must be the tower
Afraid
she was
for
locked
you.
in, really.
There's no need to fear anymore, princess.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
How can I ever repay you?
know.
For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you.
But
Can you find it
can
in
you
you,
give me
princess,
something more?
to give me more than your
But it's...
gratitude?
No, never
No.
mind.
Alexander.
See, I
What
got
are you
this
saying?
anonymous letter, and I'm in love
I
with the
love you,
person who sent it
Casima.
to me.
Would you ever consider?
He sent me a white
Do you
rose.
think you could?
It was the gnomes on the Isle of Wonder. They're the ones that sent you the letter.
Could you ever have doubted it?
They-
my
They're gonna, it's gonna be a Snow White situation.
They gave me a dangling participle.
Oh, I've got a dangling participle for you, Cosima.
Oh.
Oh, Cosima, excuse me.
Oh,
Right.
I like that we've got a
Cosima, are you
mixture
well?
of guards here, because we've got
I'm
like the
quite well,
internal
thank
guards
you.
and the external
Please
guards.
take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
Yes,
So
Majesty.
I
everyone
bet you
says.
could do it that he gets adopted. You know, they should kill him. I mean, he did commit treason.
Yeah, and
he could escape.
Killed the king and queen.
Yeah. So at least in this version, I mean, even in the other one, even if they're still alive, like,
Yeah.
he did murder them.
Casima and Alexander.
Oh, look at
ask
Sad
Captain
Jalo.
Saladin
He's the only one
for
there.
their wedding ceremony. Saladin
I like
is
that.
honored
It
to
looks
do
like
so.
he's holding something between his knees.
On
Looks
this
like he has to
historical
pee.
day of great joy in the
This
land
is what
of the
happens when
Green
Jolo
Isles,
doesn't dance.
we
He really
witness
needs
the
to
union
whiz.
of Casima,
Oh, I
beloved
really,
princess of
really
this
wish I had gone to the
realm, and
bathroom before this
Alexander,
wedding. I didn't
Prince
realize it was
of
going to take so
Daventry.
long.
Shabir.
Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry,
I
take
love this
Princess
bit.
Casima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Isn't this the bit where it's like, oh, Alexander, I wish you, I'm so happy, but I'm also really sad because my parents are dead.
Husband, to love
I also
If
love-
only you had been
for
better
as
at
long as you
questing.
both
Yeah.
shall live.
I do.
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I do not.
No.
I'm afraid I left my insignia ring in the pawn
Oh! Oh
That's all right,
no!
Alexander. We'll get one later.
Ah!
Well,
What?
I
Not even we
guess
can
we'll
go get
skip
the
the
insignia ring. We'll just go get another ring. It'll be fine.
who gives this bride to be wed?
That's hilarious.
I guess I
That would be
do.
me. In the name of King Caliphim, beloved friend, I give his daughter Casima.
I mean, I don't know who this is.
Because it's
but-
complete
Thank you,
stranger.
Jolo.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna step back and
Since the
stand
groom
here.
has no family
Diva's
present,
the
I
embodiment
will
of settling.
speak
It's
on
true.
his behalf. Alexander, your union with this woman is sanctioned and recognized in the eyes of the community.
We belong to you now.
Thank you.
What about the eyes of God?
Then, Alexander and Casima, I now
There is no
pronounce
God
you
here.
man and wife.
Isn't that the whole
You
point?
may kiss the bride.
I mean, I guess they're getting married in
Is
a
it
Catholic
ducks?
church.
Look, Jolo's crying.
Oh, Jalo is crying.
Excuse my interrupting your joy,
Oh!
but I have an important question for the new bride and groom.
Why is he so like angry?
What is it, Saladin?
Alexander, Alhazred
How the hell
built
do
this
you
little
intend to run a
nearly
kingdom?
to the
You're
point
just
of
a
destroying
teenager.
all that we stand for. But
You
you, are
didn't even
true
have a
and good
family
and have proven
before now.
yourself to all the people.
You gave up
Thank
your
you,
real
Captain.
family for us.
King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria.
Alexander, I have an
and can
important
never
question.
be
When are you going to
restored.
start thinking with your
Alhazred
head and not
has
with your dick?
thankfully been banished.
Alexander,
But we
where
are
are we going to
leaderless.
start playing
I
catch?
believe you too can heal this small kingdom from all the damage
Ruff,
that
ruff.
Alhazred has inflicted.
I have
upon
an important question. Who's a
Will
good
you
boy?
too,
Who? Is
Alexander
it
and
me?
Casima,
Is it
Yes,
me?
it is.
consider becoming the ruling king and
I almost went
queen?
Yoda with that. Is it me?
Why, I'm
What a
out.
bookworm.
What do you think, Casima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Like, where else would you go?
I wish my father were here so that I could ask his advice. I miss him.
You're
And my
I
marrying.
guess I'll never see him again.
You're
and
marrying the
Daventry.
crown princess of the Isle of
But
the
I
Crown.
love you, Casima.
I
And
love
do
you,
feel
Casima.
at
I
home
give up
here.
them.
Somehow this land
And
I
also-
forsake my entire family and everything I've ever
I
known.
don't
Well,
know
there,
what
he
kind
hasn't
of
been
king
known
I'll
all that
make.
long, so
No,
I guess that's
but-
why he doesn't have such an
I
attachment to him.
accept.
And he's probably also like, I
Oh,
shouldn't be
Alexander,
around Rosella
I'm
that
so
much. There are
happy.
reasons.
Yeah.
If only my parents
yeah.
could have been alive
I feel a
to
little
see this
tingly
day,
in my
joy would
in
be
my tunic
complete.
when I mean in my codpiece when I'm
sorry
around.
I could not
And you
so
gave me a
suffer that
little bit of a
grief,
tingle,
beloved.
so I was like, yeah, I think that's what I do
King
instead.
Alexander, there is a long road
You know, in the
ahead.
ending where they're all
The
there and
ferry must be
Rosella
repaired
hugs him
before
at the
we can
end,
reunite
Yeah.
he'd be
the
like, "Oh,
islands.
awkward! I'm feeling things.
Yeah,
I'm just marrying
Because
you."
he even
Nice.
goes, my beautiful sister.
It will take some time.
It's
and
like,
whoa,
diplomacy
whoa,
to convince them to reunite.
After
and
King's
stop
Quest 3, that
fighting
is
each
not a
other.
good sentence for you to say to her.
Yes, Alexander. We will have to try to discover how Alhazred managed to make them hate each other so that we can undo what he has done.
Alexander feels a strange pulling
Now
sensation
let
in
us
his
celebrate
codpiece.
our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done.
Well, I was saying
and a
earlier as
new
well with
reign
the magic
begins.
map,
Long
that
live
it's kind of
King
like-
Alexander
Like,
and
they just go
Queen
like, oh, no
Casima.
one wants to travel, so it's just hanging out. And it's like, well, you could have made it that it has to be someone who's able to use magic that can use it. That's why no one's used it. No one's been powerful enough to use it. Oh, Jolo's so sad. Like, he's moving, but it's just like little tilts backwards and forwards. Poor Jolo. At least the dogs are happy. Thank you for playing.
Oh yeah, here we go with the nice Red Book audio.
Ding, ding, ding. I can't remember. Does this tell you what score you get at the end?
Yeah, I think so, because it tells you, oh, you should try the other path.
Yeah. Maybe try not to suck. Maybe talk to Jolo. Maybe get your ring back. Now here's a question, because I don't know, like, because what's it called? Girl in the Tower. That's not Chris Brayman. That's Mark Siebert that wrote this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's not credited in this, is he? In terms of
I thought he was.
I guess. Oh,
I thought he got a separate credit for the Girl in the Tower song.
Yeah. For you, Saduskas. And I need to ask Mark Siebert what these lyrics actually mean. I mean, like, how do souls embrace from a distance? I mean, how do they intertwine otherwise? I don't know.
If it's not meant to be this way, why do you haunt
so many
interesting. Linda Gary was
yeah.
Linda Gary was credited as Linda Gray.
That's interesting, because this is so Bright Star Technologies is where all the lip syncing technology came from for this.
Yep.
So we can all thank the little spooky ghost from Kids Typey.
Yeah. Well.
But not. What was the other one that they made? Did you know that Sierra made a Living Books game? Called
under that Living Books title?
No. But it's a rip-off of a Living Books.
But a Living Books like.
Yeah.
No.
So Slater and Charlie Go Camping.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Absolute shit. I've been playing a lot of Living Books likes games recently. It's absolutely so low effort.
No.
Although I'm still impressed that it was a DOS game that allowed itself to install into Windows 3.1, like with the full wrapper and all that. So I was like, Well, configuration team, you're kind of off the screen.
They did not configure that credit correctly.
Not, no. Oh, there you go. He's a special
There you
thanks.
go. Wow.
And the beta testers, we don't mention who they are, just thanks, beta testers.
Thanks, beta testers. Wow, that's a really shitty credit for Mark Siebert. That's terrible. He composed the song.
Hey!
Oh, 100. Wow. 59%.
59%, and half of that I probably could have done less of. We hope you'll play again.
Yeah, in a completely different font. Hey, that's the standard font. That's the font that got ripped off and is used in AGS. That's the font that every standard AGS game out of the box comes.
Oh man.
So, boys and girls, if you make an AGS game, change your font, because if not, you're using a copyrighted font.
Yeah, because there's a couple of things that I did that I was kind of like, these are fun scenes. Like, I probably could have not done the drink me potion, because I don't. Oh, the game literally just shut itself down. But I probably could have, not done the drink me puzzle. Trying to think of what else.
Oh my, that's a curved sword. Wait a minute. Well, I guess the only thing that comes close in that crystal ball is, I guess, King's Quest 8, but it's not even in this collection.
Ooh.
I guess that's sort of a dramatization of Alexander and the dragon, because I guess the tied-up woman is meant to be Rosella, but the dragon only has one head, and Alexander
Then
never wears
armor.
full armor.
No, yeah. I think
Oh, well.
that is supposed to be King's Quest 3.
I guess.
And but the thing is that if Mordak saw all of that in his ball, if Mordak
Isn't
saw
that supposed
all
to be Manannan?
yeah, oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Manannan.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It probably is Mordak for all we know.
No, because Mordak has really black hair.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
but
I suspect he dies. I'm just saying.
Artistic license is rampant in this.
Oh yeah, I mean, what's it called? The first King's Quest collection, which is the one I have. That's probably the only one that I would say outright. I look at that and I recognize King's Quest from it, because there's also the crown with the sword. That's just over just over stonework with lightning.
Yeah,
And
I know
I'm
exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's just what? How? What? No. Before, we had, for some reason, they were going up, how there's in King's Quest 7, the, the well that empties with the stones that go up around. They're all going up through that. Again, I have no idea why they're going up through that. But, Alexander is holding Rosella's hand. Dodgy. And Graham and Valenice are a couple of steps further down. Although I can't tell if they're going upstairs or downstairs, because Alexander seems to be guarding, if they're going up, and Graham's looking down. So it's kind of are you guys going up or are you going down? Or have you just decided you're just going to hold this position in the middle?
Alexander, are you going down?
But, yeah, I think that will do our very sad run of King's Quest 6. Oh yeah, sorry. No one else could see what we were talking about. So, there's the King's Quest collection on Steam has a picture that says runs on Windows XP, but it's a very bad wizard with
No one's used Windows XP in
10
or more years.
Yeah. I mean, what's it called? I've got a VM of it so that we can play some of the later Barbie games, but it's quite an ask for it to run. I actually technically have 2, because not all virtual machines run every game the same. Sometimes you need to run one in one and another in the other. But yes, so we're going to end here. I might do another stream later in the week. Yeah, so we're going to leave you guys here. I think the next stream that I do probably won't be the Good Path of King's Quest. Let's take a little break. So, maybe next week we'll do Good Path of King's Quest. We'll do another random game the next time we stream. And then, of course, we've got Grammar Hole. Which,
yes.
Yes. I'm going to keep picking...
I can do a little bit of self-promotion. If anyone's still awake in 2 hours, come by Wild West Wednesday. Twitch.tv/Grunoslav. I'm going to wear a cowboy hat today.
Ooh!
Because why not?
Yeah, 100%. You got. I mean, come for the cowboy hat, stay for the art. We will raid Grundy. No, not. Yeah, I mean,
not me. I'm not live yet.
I was meant to say Gavarok, but I saw that I'm talking to you, and there's another G name, and my brain just went.
Yeah.
It's 1 a.m. people.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But yeah, you all have a lovely time, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.